And come on now. It's telling me that I am live. Hi, Joshua. Can you hear me? June. Hello. Please tell me you all can hear me. Oh, you all can hear me now? Great. MT, hello. Yeah, I was on earlier and I had no sound for some reason. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Joshua, for coming back. And June, oh, I'm so glad to see you. And MT, how nice. Soldier Poet, hello. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I don't know what happened, but um, I was uh, I was not getting my sound out. Kathleen, you come back. Great. Well, there's Peanut. Hi, Ashley. Aw, Crafting with Fury came back. Oh, how nice. This is so nice to see you guys. And June Carden is a very dear friend of mine that doesn't get to come um, to my live streams very much. But I want you to know that she's an extremely close friend, and her dear husband has been very ill and having surgery, and I've been praying for him, and I hope he's doing, like I think, very well. I hope. Oh, he's still bad. Um, okay, we will say prayers for him in a few minutes. Right now, I have issued two requests or invites, and for Soldier Poet and for Peanut, and we're going to keep it down tonight because it got way too many people up there. And if Mike should come, we'll have him. And other than that, we're going to keep it down to because Peanut will be in and out. So just wanted to let you know. Oh, and Ozarks, of course, if he wants to come. So, am I ready for Easter? Yes. Kathleen, you had a crazy night. And there's Bobby. Well, hello, Bobby. How are you? Another old, sweet friend of mine. Um, yeah, Elegant kept everybody up. You know I'm the new stream queen, don't you? And there's my sweet Peanut. Let's see, I think everybody knows Peanut is my grandson. Peanut, say hi to everybody.
Hi, everybody.
We have a sound problem with Peanut.
What's wrong with it?
Okay, you're too low. No one can. I can't hear you.
Is this better?
That's still too low.
This
Honey,
better?
oh, yes, much better. We have Peanut now.
Well, hi everybody.
Can you see the chat?
No, I gotta wait on that because my internet's kind of slow right now.
Okay. What are you clicking?
Nothing. I'm just.
Okay. There's Barry Ward. Hello and welcome.
Hi, Barry Ward.
The Bear River Homestead. Hello and welcome. Barry says hello to Peanut.
Hi.
Are you playing Fortnite?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm just doing it to pass time while my internet loads for chat.
Okay. Well, we can hear you clicking away.
I know. It's kind of obvious that I'm playing Fortnite. I can't hear anything in Fortnite though, so I'm gonna die fast.
Yeah. And there is Nick Jones. Hello, Nick. How are you?
I just killed another guy.
Well, you want to come back when you finish your Fortnite?
No, I'm fine. I just died.
Okay, you died? All right. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I was just playing it to pass the time while my
And there is Soldier
thing was.
Hey,
for,
Hi.
hey, Pete. How y'all doing?
He's like,
for everyone. There's Soldier Poet up on panel. And I'm going to ask him, and he's usually very good, to pray for June Cardens, a very dear friend, for her husband.
Okay. Heavenly Father, at this time we pray for June and her husband and all of her family, and we pray, Father, that you'll heal him and show them compassion and bless them, Lord. And Father, we pray for everybody here tonight. We ask it all in Jesus' name. Amen.
Well, thank you.
You're
And
welcome.
we either call him Soldier Poet or Troy. He'll answer to either one. And that is for my good friend June Carden, her husband. Oh, look at the people. Pecan Baby. I'm sorry if I missed any of you. Green Wizard. Here comes the McNutters raid.
oh no.
Well, welcome, welcome. Artfully Yours with Diana. And I'm sorry if I missed some of the raiders. And Ashley says amen. So, and I know you appreciate it. So, well, this has been a real weird day. It's a day I should have at least got into my garden, but it rained all day.
Same here.
Yes. And everyone's talking to June.
I can't even see chat yet.
Okay.
My internet is so doo-doo.
So when you think you'll be able to get those potatoes out?
I know. I know that ground is still too saturated. If I put them in, they just rot.
Have you looked at the extended forecast?
Yeah.
What does it say?
More rain.
Okay.
And you know, potatoes will not grow in the heat.
Yeah.
And if I had put them, you know, it's not necessarily a region thing. It's, you know, different people have their gardens on higher ground, but where mine's sitting, it's saturated.
Yeah.
It's just my lot in life, that's all. Can't be helped. So it'll get in, as long as it gets in before May.
I can't believe it's almost May already.
I know.
That means school's almost over. Yay.
The peanut's going to come down and stay with me this summer, aren't you, Peanut? We're going to work in the garden.
Yeah, we can make videos and everything.
With Peanut. Honey,
Yeah.
why don't you jump off till you finish your game? Because let me tell you why. Your clicking is a little bit throwing me off.
Sorry.
You can come back in.
I just died again. All right, I'm done.
Well, you can get off, play your game, and then come back.
I'm done. I just finished it.
Okay.
You know, when I was in school, we'd be out the last week of May, and we wouldn't have to go back till after Labor Day.
Yeah.
When's Labor Day?
Like the first part of September.
Dang.
Yeah, we had a long summer, but nowadays they don't get hardly anything.
I have to go from the sec. I don't really know. No, I don't know.
Bobby says, "Oh my God, Peanut's gonna help. Peanut's gonna help you in the garden." Yep. That
Well,
ball.
what are we gonna do about snakes?
Snakes?
Snakes.
Don't worry. Your grandpa loves dealing with snakes.
Okay.
Sounds like he likes firearms.
Yes, he does.
Yeah.
He's awful quick with a whatever, his foot, a stick, a hoe. Before you can even say snake, he's already got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess it's his military training.
Yeah. Right. Yeah, I like them. I like fire. I just like target shooting. It's fun. You know, it's just it's expensive though, depending on what kind of.
That's what hubby says.
Yeah.
He says, I guess some of them they're average about $1 a shot.
Some of them, but others not so much.
Others are more expensive than that.
Bobby is killing me tonight.
What did he say?
Pet the snake.
Pet the snakes. Oh yeah, okay. Sorry, I need to watch the chat here a little bit.
I am sorry, Bobby. The only good snake is a dead snake. I am very sorry.
Hey Anthony. Hey Noodles, how you doing?
Hi Noodles.
Yeah, I know snakes are good for your barn to get rid of rats and stuff like that, but I don't really like them either. Even though the ones that's not poisonous, I don't care for them.
Well, we have two very poisonous varieties around here: the copperhead and the rattlesnake.
Yep.
And
Same here.
I'm not going to ask it what it is. It's a snake. It's going to die. Hey, Anthony Charles.
I remember when I was growing up, we had chickens and stuff. I'd go down there to get eggs, and you know, sometimes you'd see one in there, and I didn't care. Oh, I couldn't stand them things.
Well, the thing is, they're going to put a hurting on you if they bite you.
Yeah, and they wasn't poisonous. I knew what these were. These were like those king snakes and stuff, but still, I don't want to be bit by one.
Right.
Yeah.
And I don't want my dogs bit.
Yeah.
I know that, Bobby. But the thing of it is, like I said, before I have time to ask it if it's poison or not, it might have me bit. And you know what? I'm faster than they are. Hi, little future. No, I know that.
Hey, little future.
I know that poisonous are good for, but yeah, I know the black snakes are. If I see a snake, it dies. Sorry.
Yeah. Yeah, those snakes were cursed right from the beginning, weren't they?
Yep. Yeah. They sure were.
But you know, I don't think I've support anybody anymore that has the snakes on their videos, but I used to, and you know, I don't know. It didn't really bother me, but I just thought to myself, I don't think I could live with, a python or two in my house like that. You know.
Me either. I can think of much more cuddly pets.
Yeah. Right. Now those lizards, those bearded dragon things. I could probably have one of those. Those I kind of like those, but
Bobby's being bad.
it's poisonous. You'll know in a few minutes. Oh yeah, I see.
Bobby, you're being bad.
Why?
There you go. Pecan Baby says, Kathleen, we have no snakes. Just the odd men who can be a snake. There you go, Pecan. Get him, Pecan Baby. Well, goes both ways. I ain't going to get into it.
Yeah.
Do you have any other pets like aquariums or anything like that?
No, my daughter does.
Mm-hmm.
Well, she did.
Hey, Texas made food.
I'm going to go live with Kathleen. Oh, no, she's not there anymore.
No snakes in Hawaii. That's cool.
That's where I'll go. Texas made food. Hello and welcome. Now, is everyone hitting the thumbs up?
I think I did already. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alrighty, dighty.
I'm doing pretty good. I just got through eating, and I always feel better after that.
Yeah, I did too. Okay, I'm gonna leave I have to do something real fast. I'm gonna leave it up to Troy and Peanut to read the chat if they can.
Okay.
Mine's still loading. It's kind of slow.
Okay.
All right, I got it. MT Coal Forge and Gaming, hello.
He just had him a big birthday celebration.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Who did?
MT Cole.
Oh, cool. I need to get a new computer. This is so.
Hey, Peanut, I might go ahead and get that. Think about getting that PS4 maybe a couple of weeks. I wasn't going to do it, but I think I might. I don't know.
Cool.
Yeah, I've been wanting to play some games here recently.
The chat's moving so fast.
Texas made food. I'm from Alabama.
I'm from the 313. Noodles? Never used one before. Never have. So I wouldn't know. Wait, no. I've used a BB gun before. Yeah, they're cool. I thought you were talking about like airsoft guns. No, I don't. I've never used one of those.
Peanut, is that you?
What was that?
Are you playing a radio or something?
No, I don't know. Something happened on my computer. I don't know. Jeez.
Noodles was talking about that. Talking about BB guns. You remember that movie, The Christmas Story?
Yeah,
As a little kid, I had that exact BB gun when I was little too. The exact same one.
the Red Ryder BB gun.
Yep, exactly like it. It only has one. You can only like pump one thing of air into it. You can't just keep doing it, but it's good for cans and stuff. You know, like shooting aluminum cans and stuff. But yeah, I got that when I was about 10 years old, I think. But I did not shoot my eye out though.
Do I
didn't do that.
fish? He didn't shoot his eye out.
He almost did.
Well, yeah. Do I like
Yeah.
to fish? Yeah. It's
I knew
fun,
somebody's
but
going to ask that.
I don't
Oh.
want.
Yeah, I knew somebody's going to ask that. No, I didn't shoot my eye. One of my friends did though. He shot his eye. Had to be in the hospital about 3 days.
Can he see us out of that eye still or no?
Yeah, it didn't totally damage it. It just like, I think it hit right in the corner. But back in those days with kids, you know, they would hospitalize them for, you know, just to be sure.
Yeah. In the eye? That's not good, Noodles. Why would you shoot your brother with a BB gun? I was at, maybe. I don't know.
Okay, I'm back. Oh,
All
right.
leg.
Why would you shoot your brother in the leg?
It's probably an accident.
That's why you don't do stupid stuff.
You know, I was talking about this on another live stream. The stuff I did as a boy, I'm surprised that I made it to adulthood, honestly. I mean...
Well, do you know what I say about Peanut's grandfather, which is my husband?
Mm-hmm.
When he does meet up with his guardian angels, and he has 5 times more than the average person, and he's worn them all out, they're going to really rake him over.
Yeah.
Look at there. There's Donna Cantor.
Hey, Donna.
Why?
Where'd you go, Bobby? Storm? Yeah. Okay, Texas Maid said, check out her 10-egg flip.
Cool.
Count me in. Oh, we're having a redneck.
Oh, it's a raid. Okay.
Oh,
hey, everybody.
Hi.
You have to
Hey, Redneck. What's going on, man?
Oh, my gosh. Welcome. Welcome, Raiders. And there's Northern Ohio. Aw, how you doing, Anthony Cantor? Ace Black Widow. Ace X Black Widow. Welcome.
Hey, Gaffer Haynes. Hello, everybody.
Yes, hello.
Ace Black Widow. Hey, Ashley. Backyard gardening. I may have said, I don't know if I missed anybody. I'm just kind of reading anybody I don't remember.
Backyard
gardening. Oh, I love raids.
I'm gonna have to go to bed early tonight. I'm just saying that because tomorrow's Easter and I gotta do a whole bunch of stuff.
Okay, well, you pop in and out all you want to.
Well, I'm not just saying. I'm just saying I have to go. Probably have to be to bed by like, I don't know, 11, 12 maybe.
Mm-hmm. Now, after a while, now you got to pop out and let somebody else in if they want one. But so far, I put out a few invites and.
Hi, Northern Ohio Railroad Action. How are you?
That was very good, Peanut.
Mm-hmm, that was really good.
Yeah,
Noodles.
On.
Yes, I like fireworks noodles, but I'm not allowed to light them. So.
That was very good narration, wasn't it? Just like just straight.
Hey, we have Ozarks. My very good friend Ozarks came up. Ozarks, do you know Soldier Poet? And
my chat hasn't loaded in that fast. So.
How is everyone?
Hey, Ozarks.
What's up? What's up? How's everybody in chat? And on the panel, how is everyone?
Well, thanks for coming up.
I'm doing
Appreciate
good.
the invite. Figured I'd come hang out with the cool people for a little while.
There you go. Welcome.
Good to see you, Peanut. How are you, Soldier? Elegant.
Doing well.
Good.
I'm doing great.
Good. You guys get some nice weather today or no?
Rain.
Okay, Big Con, baby, you take care, all right?
You guys are doing fantastic.
Hi, Ace. What's up? Hi, Diana. So, anybody have anything fun planned tomorrow?
I'm going to my other grandma's.
Nah, nothing much. Worship, and I don't know. I may eat out. I don't know. I may just cook something here, though.
There you go.
Yeah.
We're filling plastic eggs right now.
Cool.
If you're going to put candy in all of those eggs, they're going to be busy for like 4 hours.
Oh no, it goes pretty quick. Okay, look. So
Yeah, both my kids got the golden eggs at the Easter egg hunts today. My
What does
son
the
got
golden eggs mean?
there's money in the golden eggs.
Oh, that's
Oh,
cool.
okay.
And my son got 3 of them, and I said, "Well, that's cool. What are you gonna do with them all?" And he said, "Well, I gave 2 of them away." And I thought that was pretty sweet that he gave 2 of the 3 he found to another kid that didn't have one. So
Noodle
Yeah.
wants to know if you have any pets, Peanut.
Yes, I have a dog.
Well, tell them their name.
His name is Dutch, and he is I think he's a Siberian Husky.
Yeah,
I'm not sure though.
yeah. He's a purebred husky.
Yeah.
there you go, Bobby.
Yeah.
Yeah, Fury. I thought it was pretty sweet too that he did that, but that's just the kind of guy he is.
Hi, Tony.
He's always been that way.
Hello, Tony.
Hi, Tony.
Well, this is cool to get to be on your panel, Elegant. Your channel's
Oh.
coming along nicely. You're getting some good subs, and
Yes. And I'm getting good people in here. I have the best channel as far as the people that are in the chat.
right.
And of course, I have the cream of the crop on panel. Who'd I miss? There's somebody that came in. Deidre.
Yeah, I see a lot
Hey,
of
dude. Hey, Deidre.
good people in chat here.
Yeah.
I'm going to try to make sure to visit everybody's room while I'm here.
Yeah.
So, show
Hey,
them some,
Tony.
show them
Yeah,
some
if I-
love.
Yeah, I try to do that too. And if
Tried
anybody,
it.
I missed anybody, I apologize.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't mean to step on you.
You're killing
Oh.
me, Bobby. Dang good people. I better leave. Nah.
No.
Hi, Bobby.
Not quite, Bobby.
You silly. Hello, Bobby.
Yeah, I was on Bobby's live last night
Oh, yeah, cool.
or night before that. I can't remember.
Yeah, he's funny. Yeah, I've just been trying to wrap up this wood burning I'm working on so I can get started on the next one. I can't wait.
Yeah, Ozarks does some great art on wood. It's unbelievable.
I can't wait for people to see this new one. I'm hitting y'all up in chat. I'm going down the list here, just so you know.
You know how to work a room, don't you? Make them welcome. There you
I've done it a time or two.
I know you have.
I appreciate you joining mine. I'm sorry you couldn't get on my panel. That really bothered me, man, because I wanted you to be on there.
You know, I'm such a newbie that I don't see why people fool with me sometimes. Everything
Oh.
comes so hard to me.
We love you.
I know
That's why.
people overlook me.
Uh,
Hey, Linda.
Hi, Linda.
And
well, the
they're-
smart people don't overlook you.
Right.
Well,
Yes, well,
finding lots
every
of new people. Finding lots of new people I wasn't following than I am now.
well, we're supposed to network.
Right.
Yep.
Well, yeah, I would hope that. I mean, I'm not worried about myself, but I hope most people realize that's what this YouTube's all about.
Thank
Yeah.
you for that.
Some people are like, don't say this word, don't say that word. I'm like, dude, if they didn't want you to say that word, they wouldn't put that button on everyone's page.
That's what I say
Right.
all the time. I say
You
that
know?
all the time. I'm
Yeah.
not one to harp about too much. I say
Right.
most people that come in here know what to say.
Right.
Alright, I'm gonna make a lucky pink egg, and I am making these Skittles fit in this pink egg. They don't fit. Well, they fit in the
Where'd Ron go? Green Wizard.
Yeah, where did Ron go?
I don't know.
I know, I saw him.
I did too.
We got 2 baby starters, 3 baby starters. Got more red ones?
So, Soldier, I take it you're military?
I am a veteran. Yeah.
Awesome. Well, thank you for your service. Appreciate
Oh,
that.
appreciate it. Appreciate it.
So, Army, apparently?
Army. Yeah.
Right. Awesome.
Okay, weather good.
That's very cool, man. I never did serve, but I respect those who did.
I appreciate that.
Oh. I'm going to have to take this phone call, so I'm going to mute my mic for just 1 minute.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, okay, Bobby. Thank you for letting me know. So he just stopped in to say hi, the Green Wizard.
Oh,
Ozarks will be right back, Linda, when we ask him. He got a phone call.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to get caught up on the chat to see who all I missed. If I missed anyone, it was not intentional.
Mm-hmm.
Well, there's Diana. Oh, I know, Bobby. I know he'll be back.
so is everybody excited for Easter?
Yeah.
Yeah, I am.
Me too.
Well, there's Bossy. Hello,
Bossy, hello.
We love our Bossy. And our Crafting with Fury.
Hey, Crafton.
Hi.
I don't remember if I caught you. I saw you, but I don't remember if I actually said anything. And Ashley. Who is that?
Uh-oh, that's the Popo.
It was what?
The Popo, the police. That's that song from the show
Oh.
Cops. You know,
Uh-huh. Did you
the
do
theme.
it?
It wasn't me. No, I don't know where it came from.
Well, then, Peanut, was it you?
Sorry about that. My friend called me.
Oh.
Hey, Melinda.
I thought I had my ringer off.
Hot Melinda. Hello and welcome. You quit YouTube? I quit YouTube. Wow. Is that an Easter joke or are you serious? Peanut,
Yeah.
would you like to come back later after you
I'm not playing Fortnite. I'm playing. I'm on my computer. I'm pushing the keys.
You know, I can hear them.
I'm sorry. My computer's old and it's annoying. Do you want me to get off if it's annoying everybody?
Not if you can keep that sound down. Can you keep your fingers off the keyboard?
Sure.
Okay, that'll work. Bobby has to torment people.
Yeah, we've gone
Why?
You call them what?
I said we've gone from chocolate bunnies to like eating the real bunnies.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Now, June,
No.
rabbit and gravy.
Yeah. Yeah, do you have any girlfriends, Peanut?
No.
No? None that you're admitting to, right?
No, I don't. I'll take a lie detector test.
Okay, you don't need to do that.
I don't have one.
Yeah, bossy. Some of the people in here eat real bunnies. I've had one time
That's gross.
years ago. I can't say it's something I would go out of my way to eat again, but it wasn't bad either.
Yeah, you guys got to remember we have a lot of outdoorsmen, hunters, preppers that are on my channel, and they're not all vegetarian.
Are you vegetarian?
No, but now your grandpa is.
Well, I've never had rats or squirrels, but I'm just guessing a rabbit probably tastes similar to one. When
I would.
y'all, go ahead. Y'all, have y'all had a squirrel before?
No. I would eat a squirrel, but I wouldn't eat a rat.
I'd eat one if I had to. I mean, if I absolutely had to.
Yeah, I would if I absolutely had to, but if it's a choice, no, I wouldn't do that.
Hey, people feel very strongly about eating rabbits.
I've never had one before.
Well, the thing is, you know, some do, some don't. And squirrel, yeah.
Has anybody ever had alligator?
I've had alligator jerky.
Is it good?
Yeah, it was pretty good.
I've never had an alligator before.
I've had what was that? Buffalo jerky. I've had a few of them kinds like that. Ostrich was the other one I had.
Deidre has. Deidre, you ate alligator?
That's, from what I've heard, it tastes like chicken.
Gardening in Gnome Town.
Well, in the South, what we call they may call them same thing in Kentucky. We call squirrels here tree rats. What we call them.
I've heard that before.
I
Yeah.
have to. Oh, Bobby and Deidre both have had alligator. Yep. That's right.
Everything. I'm just laughing at that. Actually, bossy, what was it? The ostrich was not good. That ostrich jerky I didn't like that. It did not taste like chicken. It was, yeah, I didn't care for that.
Has anybody had frog?
I've had frog legs, yeah.
All right, I'm back, room.
Oh, what a yard bird is.
Welcome back.
Appreciate it.
We're talking about the exotic meats we've had, like alligator and ostrich and that sort of thing.
Well, I don't
I've
know if it's
just
the. Go ahead.
okay. I've never had any weird meats. I've just had like beef, chicken, stuff like that.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, I don't know if you consider it exotic, but one of the best meats I've ever eaten was deep fried snapper turtle.
I've never had that.
Oh man,
What?
deep fried snapper.
Bobby, you've eaten crow before?
Anybody in chat ever eat snapping turtle?
Never heard of that.
Well, for lack of a better word,
Bobby,
teacher said sure have. For lack of a better word, it does taste similar to chicken. I think it's better than chicken. So
Oh, really?
Yeah.
turtle soup.
I've never had bear before, Tony. No.
Yeah, turtle really is good.
Yeah, I've heard it's good. I've heard a lady a long time ago when I was in the military said she had fried some, but I've never had it. No.
The best meat I've ever had is deep fried turkey.
I like that. I do like fried turkey. Yeah.
That's true, Noodles. Just
I
about
think
deep fried anything is good.
Mm-hmm.
Deidre, I do believe, has eaten everything. She has led a very interesting life.
I like bison as well. Bison burgers. Oh man.
Never. Oh no, I've had venison before.
Bison
Venison
ice cream. Oh man.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. I've had venison many, many times. That's pretty good.
Tony,
Hey, emergency.
about moose. Anybody ate moose?
No.
Deidre has. Oh, she says, no, I haven't had moose. Well, I'm surprised, Deidre.
Bobby said turtle has 8 different meats, so tastes. I think it would also matter, what type of batter they use as well, flavor.
Hello and welcome, emergency vehicles.
I'm thinking about going fishing tomorrow, Tony.
That's cool.
Perfect time to go fish.
Oh yeah, I've had fish too. Okay.
Fishing.
I've never had moose or yeah.
Guinea pig.
Oh, wow.
That's gross.
I did see that on a show in South America where they were grilling guinea pig.
That's just why would you do that?
I mean, it looked like a huge rat. Yeah, that's all it looked like to me. But honestly, it looked pretty good the way they had they barbecued it like that. But I don't know if I'd eat it.
I feel really bad for the thing with the animals that some animals just should not be eaten.
Mr. Peanut,
What?
in your young age, you have not eaten a lot of things, but people that are older have. And remember this, don't yuck someone else's yum. How's that?
Do you want me to tell you something that everybody will probably say yuck to?
That should be the quote of the year.
Okay, what?
Don't yuck their yum.
Would anybody? All right, this is something that happens in China and Japan and stuff. They eat dog,
No, I wouldn't eat dog.
cat.
You're right, everybody will yuck.
Exactly.
Okay, Mr. Peanut, you made your point.
I thought you were saying that, Peanut. I thought that's what you were going to say. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I agree. I think just cats and dogs and horses are just got too close of a relationship with people. I just don't agree. I don't like the thought of somebody eating one of
People
those.
eat horses.
Like in France, they do. Yeah.
They say horse meat's better than beef. I don't know if that's true, but
I ain't gonna try it.
Hit that thumbs up, everybody.
26 thumbs up. That's.
Yes, that's great.
I have it.
You know who we
Oh no, noodles.
No.
Noodles.
I don't even. I remember this to exact detail. I want to tell this story, but it'll probably gross everybody out, so I won't.
Bobby's putting bad thoughts in people's heads when they go to eat
Bobby.
Chinese.
Bobby, that's not good. No, Bobby, no, that's bad.
I want to know how come nobody's answering Noodles.
Um, okay, I'll answer Noodles. No, I don't.
I answered Noodles,
No,
Yeah, he wants to know who eats boogers.
and I said, "Who doesn't?"
no.
Have you guys had sheep or lamb or goat before?
I've
Lamb,
had
yeah.
pork and no, I want to try lamb chops, but I've never had lamb chops.
They're good. They're good.
I know, but they're expensive.
They are expensive, but they're really good.
You don't like noodles, Diana? Oh, okay, my bad. You're talking two noodles. My bad. Confused me for a second there.
It was confusing to look at first.
Yeah.
I was like, "What's wrong with noodles? I love noodles."
I had veal a long time ago, noodles, but I don't eat veal anymore because I don't like the thought of that either personally. But because veal is like a baby cow.
Right, I hear you. The same thing.
I also have another question.
They actually served that when I was
Does
in base.
anybody like
Mr. Peanut,
ramen?
you're breaking up. Why don't you go out and come back in? You have a bad connection.
This is no lie, Bobby. Back home, there was I'm not sure which nationality, but anyway, it was a Asian restaurant, and they had a dog kennel out back.
Oh no!
And you know the story. I always thought that was just their pets. Well, one day they got busted, and they really were serving dog.
I see that happened in a restaurant where I grew up, but they weren't. They actually were not serving the meat to the customers. They were just keeping it for themselves.
Right.
But they found some cats hanging up back there.
Oh wow, that's nuts.
Yeah, I know. And do you know that place stayed in business for another probably at least 10 or 12 years?
Yeah, they'll hit them with a citation or whatever, but they won't really just shut them down.
Right.
That's nuts.
I think the only reason it did is because there was a fort nearby, an army fort, and they had so much business. You know, I don't think people cared or thought about it. You know, I don't know. Hey Nick, what's going on? Welcome back.
Hey, Nick, you have an invite, I think, if you want up. Peanut said he would step down for a little bit because you never stay that long.
So when did you serve, soldier?
I served from 1988 to 1996.
Oh, okay. So you were in the first conflict then, huh?
Yeah, it was going on then, but I didn't get deployed over there.
Oh well, good.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of my friends did.
Yeah, my brother-in-law did.
They tried to get me too as well, and I was like, nah.
They try to get you to enlist?
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, they
okay.
went about it wrong. Back then in the 80s, you know, a lot of guys had long hair.
Right.
And I had long hair, and they'd be like, "Come here, boy, let me cut that long hair off."
Mm-hmm.
You know, I was like, "You ain't touching my hair."
Right.
You know, had they come to me in a different approach, kind of like, you know, "Hey, man, we can help you pay for college." That, you know, I might have gone for it, but I was standoffish to those recruiters.
Yeah.
Because that's how that was their approach. They were joking, but
yeah, I understand.
I was taking it, you know, as a teenager, I was taking it as a challenge.
Yeah,
I wanted to win, you know.
Oh,
Yeah.
Nick Jones came up.
I wish I would have. Who?
Nick Jones.
Hey, Nick.
Hey, Nick.
I think he did.
You there? I don't know if is he there? Oh, that's it.
But if I had it all do over again, I probably would have enlisted.
Yeah.
Knowing what I know now, you know.
Yeah. Well, there's a lot. When you're a teenager, you know, you don't really know what you want to do. And I'll be honest, I joined the reserves and then I went active duty. And the reason I joined the reserves is because, you know, you get college money, you get your monthly check with the drills and stuff, and you don't have to be full time. So I did it because, you know, I didn't want to go full time as a 17-year-old. That's when I enlisted. So, but you know, that's just teenagers, what teenagers think, you know.
Right.
I didn't go to active duty till I was 23, and I served 3 years active duty and got out. Bye, Tony.
What's up, Nick?
You all right, Quark? So, what do I call you?
There he is.
Oh, there you are.
I've been,
Welcome.
I've been here for about 20 minutes.
Huh?
I've been here for about 20 minutes.
There, 20 minutes.
Well, see, I was looking at the chat window and not the Hangouts window, so it's got a little bit of a delay.
Thank you, June.
Oh, I still don't see you on.
My stepdad was a corpsman in the Navy
Mm-hmm.
at the tail end of Vietnam.
Oh, okay, cool.
My dad was a Marine.
Awesome.
Well, were you?
Yeah, yeah, I can hear you.
Well, he never saw any action or anything. He was. I don't even know where he was stationed, to be honest with you.
Yeah, all my uncles served. Some of them were served in World. Two of them served in World War II. One of them in Korea. And I don't think any of them. I don't think any of them served in Vietnam. My uncle. I think one of my uncle was in the Navy in Vietnam, but I don't know if he saw action or not. And the ships or nothing.
Right.
Um,
And my stepdad said he was actually with the Marines. And they plugged him
Oh,
in
okay.
with a Marine unit, but he was actually a Navy corpsman.
okay.
That's my stepdad. My dad was in the Marine.
Awesome. Thank you, Diana.
I still reckon the British Armed Forces are the best in the world.
Nick's biased though. Nick's Nick's very biased. Of course, we're all biased towards our own country.
That's right. And he's supposed to feel that way.
Yeah, he's supposed to. I'm just messing with him. Everybody feels that way.
I know. Well, of course, if they come on this channel, they get messed with.
Yeah.
No, we're only the best armed forces in the world because everyone copies off us.
Hey, Nick. What about the French? And Nick, hey, listen though. The U.S. military was part of of course, the British at one time, and then the French also trained the U.S. So really, the U.S. is part of that as far as the initial training of the British and the French. So,
Good
did you know that?
French.
You do what now?
Good luck with the French army then.
Oh, good luck. I know what you were going to say. I just had to ask you.
Oh my god. I hope there's no French on here.
I know. Now, the French do get picked on a lot, but honestly, though, truthfully, they were a fine fighting force at one time. I mean, but
No, I've trained with the French Foreign Legion. They're good.
yeah.
They're a bunch of nutters.
Noodle says the French helped us defeat the English.
When was that?
He's talking about the American Revolution.
How long ago was that?
Oh, 240 years ago or something.
How many times did the France get overrun?
Quite a bit.
How many times did the United Kingdom get invaded? None.
None recently.
Exactly.
Maybe the last time was the Romans 2,000 years ago.
Yeah.
Bobby said 1776.
All right, I'm back. Somebody was talking to me. I didn't hear you. Sorry.
No problem.
Oh, that's true. Every town in America has a street named after Lafayette. That's true.
We have some here in Alabama for sure.
What's that?
Lafayette Avenue back home runs all the way through our town.
We have a city here named Lafayette,
Oh, there you go. Mm-hmm.
but we also have a lot of towns named after towns in the UK too.
We have a place called Fayetteville. Everywhere I live, or all the cities and streets, neighborhoods and streets where I live are named after places in Scotland. Like I live on Port Patrick on Lake Loch Lomond.
I mean, I guess I said to some of y'all the other night. I live in Birmingham, which is named after a city in the UK. Yeah, probably y'all know that. Most of y'all know that probably.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I'm in Northwest Arkansas right now. I moved here from Indiana.
Cool.
So they call me a damn Yankee.
Right.
Yeah, well, that's not your fault,
Right?
though. Oh.
I've been called worse though, so.
Right.
As long as you don't call me European, we'll be all right.
Bobby.
And I'm the only nut on the street.
He's a muck nut, though. Macnuck.
McNutt.
McNutt. There's Trisha. Hi, Trisha.
Hi, Trisha.
Welcome. Good to
Hey,
see
Trisha.
Anybody been working on their gardens?
Nope, too wet.
Oh yeah.
I don't do gardening.
I have
Too
some grapes, some tomatoes. I think that's it so far. I'm gonna do some cucumbers, probably some pumpkins, watermelon.
I love melons.
Mm-hmm.
So do I.
You know, I've got this weird kind of soil in my backyard, and I never, wanted to plant anything in it because of that. And the bird food we feed the birds has pumpkin seeds in it. my yard, the dirt in my backyard seems like it's perfect. I mean, we had pumpkins that were like, it was so crazy. I would have never planted them where they were, but they just grew clear across the yard, grew pumpkin every 3 feet. And
Wow.
it was nuts. Not gardening yet, but yard work. Right. Yeah, I've been doing a little of that too. I gotta get my swimming pool ready, really.
I used to have all those Tommy Toe tomatoes come up, and I didn't plant those things. They just came up from last year or whatever. The
Right.
seeds were everywhere. You know what I'm talking about?
Huh. Right. Yeah, I grew some potatoes. They were in the pantry in there, and took them out one day, and they had starts on them, and I thought, well, let me plant these. And I ended up with some of the best tasting potatoes I've ever had with those.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It just wasn't even the same as what you get in a store. It was just two different things.
Yeah.
You can't beat your homegrown spuds.
Yeah, it won't grow without the seeds, Bobby. Usually. I don't usually do a whole lot of gardening. I usually have maybe some peppers, some bell peppers, some cucumbers, some tomatoes. Like I said, grapes. I grow Concord grapes.
Oh, that's cool.
Blackberries, raspberries. There's like 2 or 3 different kind of blackberries that grow in my backyard, raspberries, and I just leave them there because there's these little birds that live in them.
Those blackberries are just wild, right? You don't.
Right.
Yeah.
I did too, Bobby. I get all confused. I do have something to brag about, but
cool.
it was a long time ago. I wanted to, it was one of my experiments, and I wanted to grow a pumpkin just for the bragging rights. And I did, where you take all the pumpkins off and just let one grow. And I fed that baby and fed it. And I grew a 250 150-pound pumpkin.
Wow.
I know that's not a record, but still, that's
That's a huge pumpkin.
yeah. And the neighbor, well, some kids in the area thought that they would come by and pick it up. What a joke!
Yeah.
Hey, yeah, really.
That sounds a bit. That sounds a bit like my ex-girlfriend. £250.
Oh man.
It's a lot to pick up, ain't it?
Oh yeah.
Oh, it was all I could do, me and my husband both, to roll it so it wouldn't be flat on the bottom.
Pumpkin.
What became of the pumpkin?
I think they shot it up.
Oh.
Yeah,
It was,
that's one way.
I wouldn't even want to eat it. It was so big.
I'm looking them up, Bobby.
You know, we had a bunch of older teenage kids and hubby, and they were on the wild side, and they thought it'd be fun to, you know, cowboys, and you know how people are.
Yeah.
Yes, I want to hear an Easter joke, Ashley.
Do we have to be clean?
Yeah, Ashley's going to tell us an Easter joke.
You gotta take a shower before you tell us.
Mhm.
How's it going, Anthony?
No, I've never heard of pumpkin berries, Bob.
I actually have seen some through the years. Didn't know what they were.
What, pumpkin berries?
Yeah.
Never heard.
Why did? I'm sorry. She said, "Why did the bunny go to the gym?"
I don't know.
I don't know. Bunny.
Why did the bunny go to the gym? You got us. Nobody knows it, Ashley. Yeah, to hop around. That's the only answer we got, to hop around.
Do we have to be clean, elegant?
Yes, we have to be clean.
Oh, well, that puts me out then.
Hey,
Yeah.
Mr. Rocker.
What's going on, Rocker?
Hey, Rocker.
Yeah, Rocky.
Oh, man, to get some exercise.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, you got us on that one, Ashley. That was cool.
Yep.
No, Bobby, I've never heard of a really that I feel, you know, kind of funny. I never heard of a pumpkin berry. Mr. Rocker.
Well, I've got no Easter eggs now.
Easter eggs?
Yeah. Because I've ate them all.
I love eggs.
hmm
I love egg salad. I love deviled eggs. Any way you can make an egg, I like it.
Do you like pickled eggs?
Oh, yes.
Oh, I love them. I
Yeah.
love those. Glenda, have you ever had pickled quail eggs?
No.
Oh, yeah.
They're good, aren't they?
Oh, yeah.
I had a cousin that used to sell duck eggs.
Mm-hmm.
And
They're nice.
she said she could not keep them in stock. The people loved them so much.
I wonder if they have a richer yolk or something.
I don't know. I've never had a duck egg. But
Yeah, they are rich.
Yeah. Oh, that's what I was
Rich,
thinking.
but but they are really nice on toast.
Okay.
So Bobby used to raise quail just to pickle them. Now I would eat them pickled.
How are you going to
But-
fit a full quail in a jar?
They sell the pickled quail eggs in these. I mean, around here in convenience stores, you can find them on the shelf. I mean,
Hmm.
of course, down here you can find fried. You know, we got fried pork skins. We have also fried chicken skins. Now, I don't eat them. That's too much cholesterol. I don't eat that stuff. But
Yeah.
Pork scratchings, or you can't beat
Yeah.
them.
yeah. And we have most of your grocery stores here have that souse meat. We have all kind of stuff like that.
You want to try black pudding?
No, I don't eat blood. I can't do it.
No. Here neither. But how can you improve on pork skins?
How can you improve on it?
Uh-huh. Like chicken skin? I mean, there is no improvement from pork skins. I
Yeah.
mean, you put pork on anything, it's better.
Well, now I've had, well, you know, like the fried skins you get when you have fried chicken, you know, it is pretty good if you pull the skin off and eat it, but this is cooked even more crisp than that. And it's in a bag like pork skin, but I'm not going to eat it because it's really unhealthy.
Man, but Bobby's given us education on eggs. And he does have chickens because I hear him all the time.
Yeah.
Mallards are really nice as well.
Mallard duck eggs are great.
Yeah, the ducks are nice as well.
Well,
Sell for $3 a dozen for sexual reason.
maybe they're hard to get them. But never mind. Yeah,
I was like, I didn't know where that was.
never mind. Yeah, we do. We hear Bobby's roosters all the time.
Mhm.
Oh, okay.
So that's supposed to be like oysters, which they say oysters have some kind of effect on people.
Yeah,
I don't believe it though.
Oh, it does.
I wouldn't know.
I've eaten fried oysters a few times, but I like them pretty well.
I ate oysters one time at Red Lobster just to try them. I wasn't overly, thrilled.
Yeah.
I like cockles,
What's
White-
that?
but like shellfish,
Oh, okay.
and I'm pickled in vinegar, really nice.
Oh, okay. Well, speaking of that, there's something I've been wanting to try for a long time, and I haven't. It's that conch or conch or whatever it's called. You know what I'm talking about?
No,
No.
It's like, okay, a typical of those large seashells that you see in stores or whatever. That's the animal's already out of it, obviously, but you know what I'm saying. But they pick them. I've seen videos. They harvest them in the bottom. You can usually like dive down just a few feet down, and they pull the thing out of there, and they cut off all the bad part, and it's like a white meat, and they say it tastes kind of like scallops or something. But
oh, you mean a scallop?
it's kind of like they say it tastes like one.
Oh, right.
Yeah. But it's a really ugly thing when they pull it out. It's really ugly looking. And they cut all the intestines and all that junk off. When they get through, they got like a nice piece of white meat, probably as large as your hand, you know. And they say it's so fresh you can eat it raw. Diana knows what it is.
Yeah, but you know when you said it, you pull it out and it's really ugly. It might be my ex-girlfriend.
Oh man, Diana, it's conch fritters, right? The thing they fry, right? They cut them up in little pieces and fry them up. Conch fritters.
Razor clams are nice.
You know, I've never had those either.
We get them all over the place where I live.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. He says, Bobby says the shells that you hear.
Yeah, Bobby, that's it. That's the ones I'm talking about. The ones you hold up to your ear, like everybody. You see people doing that.
He said it makes a great chowder.
Yeah, it's conch. That's the shell. That's the animal I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks really good too. Nick, where you're at, do you guys eat a lot of the like snow crabs and the stuff from Alaska? Do you get some of that stuff?
We do. I'm not really into crabs.
Yeah,
I'm more eat loads of fish.
yeah.
Most of the fish I catch myself anyway.
Okay, cool. That's the best kind.
Oh yeah.
Mm.
Clam chowder. Yeah.
Somehow, my channel always goes to food, and then I end up starving to death. And then when they talk about where I can get all this cool stuff, makes me want to jump in my RV and go find all these places and eat my way around.
Yeah. Glenda, do you ever order from Omaha Steaks?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, I do. Plus, uh, I also have a place down the road where you can get your own cattle. In other, I don't know how to say this gently, but you can pick your own.
Yeah. I got you. Kind of like go in a smaller way. It's like going into Red Lobster and picking your own lobster out of the tank.
Yes,
Kind of
yeah.
like that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you know, I live in Kentucky, of course.
Yeah.
Bobby, gosh, Bobby's torturing me, people.
Mm-hmm.
Look at it. Elegant Homestead. Doesn't brownies sound good?
They do.
He's trying to starve me to death. I stay starved all the time. And this, I don't know, there's something about, doesn't matter if they're men or women, something about my channel. We'll talk about other things, but it always comes down to food.
Yeah, I mean, it's just such a common, I mean, everybody eats. I mean, I think that's why.
Yeah.
Maryland just.
But see, I guess I'm more sensitive when you talk about food because I actually get starved.
Mm-hmm.
What, yesterday? I went and got me, I remember I had to go get the yogurt and I got some vegetable juice, homemade vegetables juice.
Yeah.
I had to get a water, a coffee, nuts, you know,
I
just
mean,
snack all the time.
you for real feel your blood sugar dropping. So what you're saying? Like really
No,
bad?
no, my condition shows, my blood work shows, and you guys are not going to believe this because you know I'm into all, organic and
Mm-hmm.
so much on healthy food. But my blood work comes back that I'm malnourished all the time.
Mm-hmm.
And I know you're not going to believe that.
Well,
And
if
you
you're
know,
malnourished,
absolutely nobody eats better than me. And for the two of us, if I told you what we spend, it You would not believe it.
Elegant.
Yes.
If you're malnourished, I'm slim.
If I'm malnourished, what?
I'm slim.
Okay. You've obviously seen a picture of me.
Yeah.
You see what Bobby's eating right now?
I'm going to go over and hunt him down. What's he? Oh, man. He probably knows I like shrimp.
Bobby, are they fried or are they boiled or grilled?
Gosh, soldier.
I'm sorry.
Or are they cooked in butter? How about some garlic?
Yeah, really.
Do you know what I might go and have in a minute? Bacon and egg butty.
And who comes in? Carter's Eat.
Hey, Carter's.
We were talking about food, and they're starving me, Carter's. Help me. Bobby and Ozarks, all of them. Brownies. Crabs. Shrimp.
Pig's feet.
Oh, man.
Okay, I'm not hungry anymore.
Yeah, that ruined it right there.
Yeah, I'm okay now.
Lamb's heart.
No. Ooh.
Okay, I'm not hungry anymore. Thank you, Nick.
You're welcome.
Well, you all watch a chat. I do have to go get something to eat.
Yeah. Party tray with the sauce platter. Oh, those must be like boiled shrimp then.
So where are you from, Ozarks?
I don't think he can hear us.
I can hear you.
Huh? You hear Ozarks?
Yeah. Oh, Ozarks, no.
Oh, you talking to me or Ozarks? Where I'm from?
Ozarks.
Oh, yeah.
He's got the mute on.
Yeah.
Well, I'm in the doghouse with me mum anyway.
What happened?
I tried to stick some fire extinguishers on a wheelchair. Make it go faster.
On a wheelchair?
A wheelchair.
Oh, wheelchair. Oh, gotcha. Well,
I got yogurt. Organic yogurt. Yum, yum.
Yeah. I'm not
sounds
into
good.
all the health food.
Now what are they talking about?
Bobby's talking about, he's describing the shrimp that he's eating.
Probably in great detail.
Yeah, boiled shrimp. I think he's got cocktail sauce in their peel and eat.
Mm-hmm.
I love those.
Yeah, I buy them. I buy a lot of shrimp.
No, I think the best food that I like the most is stew.
Yeah.
Really?
Oh, I love the
Pretty
stuff.
exotic stuff, don't you, Nick?
I love stew too.
Oh yeah.
Just a basic stew. The beef with the carrots and potatoes and a few onions. That's all I need.
Oh no, you gotta put more than that in.
What else you put? Celery?
Anything that's in the veg bowl.
Mm.
Mushrooms, small onions, carrot, peas.
Mike is still gone. We don't know where Mike is.
He's probably off gallivanting.
Hope he's having fun wherever he's at.
Oh, Mike's always having fun.
Yep.
Nick, have you ever had cornbread before?
No.
Yeah, it's good.
I'm waiting for Elegant to send me some over.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Shoot me your address. It'd be moldy, but
Oh, it's all right, Elgin. It adds to the flavour.
yeah, I make a mean cornbread. That I do.
Yeah, I love cornbread. I can make it pretty good too.
My grandma taught me.
Yeah, my mom taught me.
She tried to teach me to make biscuits, but they're good, but they're not like hers.
Yeah, my biscuits aren't as good as hers either, but I can make them pretty good. Yeah.
Hey, Troy,
Yeah.
you know when you do your stew, do you eat it the same day?
I usually do, but I know it's better the next day though.
Oh, yeah.
It's like chili. When you make chili, it's always better the next day.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
No, but one thing what I like about my mum in the winter, she's always got a pan of stew on the back of the cooker.
Do you put beef in yours or some other animal?
Beef, lamb.
Yeah.
I like using the lamb breast. That's nice.
Okay.
Now I love lamb breast. Do you know when you do it on its own, and then you rip it apart in your hands, and then you dip it into mint sauce?
Yeah, I've never had that either. The mint sauce. I watched so many shows with Gordon Ramsay and different people from the UK, and I've seen a lot of these recipes. I've never tried some of this stuff.
All the mint sauce is just mint and vinegar.
Okay,
Okay.
Oh, it's lovely, man.
Bobby McNutt, better watch it. Talk about all that food. And one of these days he's going to open his door and see me sitting on his step saying, "Cook for me, Bobby."
All
I will. I'll be back. Let me go do this editing real quick, and I'll be right back.
right.
I got the Hangout window copy. I'll be back.
All right, I was Alex. So, well, happy Easter, everyone. Anyway.
Yeah, I would sure hate to cook for Gordon Ramsay. He'd probably tear apart everything I had. He don't like anything.
I don't like Gordon Ramsay.
Yeah, he is kind of a jerk. Yeah. And you know what? In real life, he's probably all right though.
No, but if someone spoke to me like he spoke to them, I'd probably get the biggest pan and smack him across the head.
I know. I'm surprised there's not more incidents. They must edit a lot of that stuff out because he does talk vicious to some people.
Yeah, but that doesn't get you anywhere.
No.
I expect people. I speak to people how I expect to be treated.
That's how I am, Nick.
Yeah. Me mate that learned that lesson. He called me fat, so I waxed his legs.
Mm. Yeah.
See, I got an invite. Bobby's going to fire up the smoker.
Oh, cool.
Right, I'll be on the next plane, Bobby.
Party at Bobby's.
Does it come with free alcohol as well?
Yeah, Diana said, huh?
I'll be working on my order. It will have seafood, pork, ham. Yeah, that's just for starters. Oh, some of that clam chowder too.
Mm-hmm. You know, there's another English chef who does one of those shows, or used to do one of those shows where he helps restaurants, rehab restaurants. But he's tough, but he's not like a jerk like Gordon is. He's, you know what I mean? The big
I
guy,
don't like him.
big muscular guy. I can't think of his name though.
Oh, he's faking.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
Yeah. He's fake.
yeah. A few years ago, he got all the thing that he put on onto his what we call you call a resume, we call a CV. It was all on a load of rubbish.
Oh wow, I didn't know that.
He's not even a chef; he's a cook.
See, I was wondering, is he a legit? Is he a legit chef or not?
No,
No, he's not. Okay.
but Gordon Ramsay, he's got what 3 Michelin stars.
Yeah, Gordon is. I've seen the videos of him when he was young training under
Yeah,
somebody. Yeah. Yeah, he's for real. He knows
nah.
his stuff.
The ones that I like the most is the hairy bikers.
Harry Bikers.
Yeah,
Um,
they are really, really good cooking. They don't do all they don't do all this fancy rubbish.
yeah.
They just
So
keep it. They just keep it basic.
see, that's the way I would be too. And you ever seen Gordon's Ramsay's daughter? Like they fight all the time, like because she wants to be a chef too, but she likes to keep it simple. And he's always hounding her, like, no, you need to do this, and she's like, no, I don't want to be all fancy like you. So it's kind of funny.
Mm.
Bobby just keeps getting meaner and meaner. Now he's talking about peach cobbler.
Oh, I love peach cobbler.
Somehow he must know that's my favorite.
Hello, not there yet. How y'all doing?
Well, God, man, I might actually get a Barbie out tomorrow. You know.
Not there yet. Hello. What's your favorite dessert, Nick?
Apple pie,
Mm-hmm. That's good.
but it's got to be Bramley apple pie. With a
Apple.
big, yeah. Oh, and rhubarb crumble.
Mm.
But apple pie, you got to have a big dollop of ice cream on it.
Yeah, you're right about that. You need that ice cream.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
My favorite is my first is banana pudding, and my second is cheesecake.
Oh, homemade rice pudding as well.
I like rice pudding. Yeah, it's good.
I like the skin off it. I do.
Oh, do you really?
Oh, I love it.
Yeah.
No, I think when my mum gets into cooking me, that's it. You got to keep out the kitchen.
Mm-hmm.
Hey,
Yeah.
Needles, have you ever tried mint sauce?
You see what he's doing to me?
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
Blackberry cob. I'll get you back, Bobby. Don't you worry.
Yeah, torturing the southerner with blackberry cobbler, that's serious business right there.
I know.
Elegant, do you know what I reckon you should do?
What's that?
Take his wrench off and then put him into timeout.
It would serve him right, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Hey, did you know somebody one time he either kicked him out or timed him out, Bobby out of his own channel?
Oh, really?
Oh yeah. I don't think he was real pleased with that.
Welcome back, Noodles.
That's true. I am not far from you, Bobby. What's fair is fair. But I ain't kidding you. I'll be sitting on your step someday.
And you're going to expect him to have all this prepared, aren't you?
Yeah. I'm gonna sit there and give him my list, my demands of the day. Maybe I should tell him ahead so I could have it ready.
Yeah. And don't forget that big glass of iced tea to go with it.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Well, I'm not worried because I know he'll have coffee, and
Yeah.
I'm a coffee nut.
Do you know what I might do tomorrow, Elegant?
What?
I might cook loads of food, and then next time you do a hangout, I might just sit there and just eat it in front of you. Oh.
Oh, sorry, Noodles. Did
Yeah,
I
sorry
keep
about that.
you too late last night, Noodles? Is that why you got a headache? Bobby, you're going to have to keep the shine. I have tasted it because my dad used to like it. No,
Nah, yeah.
it
Mm-mm.
took my breath away.
Oh yeah, no, that's too strong. I mean, back when I used to drink a little bit of alcohol years ago, I don't drink no more. But when I did, I had my best friend's dad drank that stuff, and it's like you could run that in a car. I
That's
mean,
what I was thinking.
yeah, we call it white lightning down here.
Mm-hmm.
No, we just call it gut rat over here.
It's like 100 proof or something.
Yeah.
Do you have a lot of folks over there where you're at, Nick, that make moonshine, that make their own alcohol?
I make my own booze.
Do you? Well,
Yeah, I've got 222 litres of cider.
oh, that's right. I remember you saying that now. Yeah.
Yeah, but if you get caught over here, you can make your own beer, wine, cider, and that. But when you get onto spirits,
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. This is serious spirits. This is really strong stuff.
yeah.
Bobby, have you ever made homebrew?
Hey, me.
I guess that's homebrew is what, beer?
Yeah.
Yeah. Nah, I've tried it. It turned out crap. I just make scrumpy.
Oh dear. He makes 160 proof. Keep it.
Yeah, really.
I'll try a bit of that.
Nick
Too dog.
wants some. Back in my 20s, somebody tricked me and talked me into taking one little sip of tequila.
Mm.
Oh,
Thought
yeah.
I was going to die.
Yeah, you know what? I think everybody who's ever done any drinking has their own tequila story. I have mine too, and it's not good.
No,
Yeah,
Well,
yeah, it's not good.
what about just snorting it when you're drunk?
Yeah, oh, wow.
Oh,
I mean, it actually took my breath away.
Yeah, that's one of the sickest times I've ever been when I drank that stuff.
yeah.
Well, I
But
didn't
see,
Right.
I
because I
yeah,
didn't get enough down.
Yeah, I'm going to get my head down now, Elegant.
What's that?
I'm going to get my head down now.
Oh, you're going to get down?
No, I'm going to go
he's
to
going.
sleep.
Okay. Thanks
All
for
right, good.
coming.
All right, I'll talk to you tomorrow.
All right, take care, Nick.
And
Take care.
I appreciate you coming in, and thanks again.
Yeah, no probs. Anytime.
No, when when I was in college, I mean, I guess so many people did things like that, and I just I look back on those days now and just don't know how I made it through those times. I mean, it's just stupid things I did. But
Let's see. Hey, Elgit, love your window soldier.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, I just, I don't know, if something takes your breath away. I can't drink enough of it to get high, right?
Right, that's true.
Yeah, I imagine you were something in the 60s, Bobby.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. It was really a wild time in society, wasn't it? Soldier, I'll be right back.
Okay. So Bobby, you were a wild man in the 60s. Bobby, were you more the psychedelic, the Doors, Jefferson Airplane kind of crowd, or were you more the Leonard Skinner kind of crowd? I got a feeling I know the answer, but I still thought I'd ask you. '70s was more of your era. Okay. I don't remember much about the '70s. I was a little kid. Oswald.
That didn't sound cool, huh?
What was it?
Uh.
I'm on my computer. It's
Really?
some weird. Sorry about that.
What's that?
My computer was making a weird noise.
Oh, I didn't hear it.
Oh, you didn't? Cool.
Yeah, I grew up in the '80s. That's what I remember more of the '80s. I don't remember much about the '70s. I was too little. But I like the music from the '70s. That's some good music. And some good movies came out in the '70s. Does anybody what? Yeah, the Ramones. If y'all had to pick a favorite, your all-time favorite movie, what would you pick? And it can be from any era. Still listen to the '60s and '70s. Yeah, I like music from both of those decades. Avatar is a great movie. I like that. Ace Ventura, When Nature Calls, Jaws. That's a yeah. It's like I think that won an Academy Award. I think for something. Yeah, Red Dawn's a good one. Very yeah. Jaws is very iconic. It's one of those top 20 that, or at least top 50 from the 20th century. Oh man, Bobby, dang. But that ain't your favorite movie though, is it?
Sorry about that. I'm back.
Bobby's being naughty again.
Oh, Lord, Bobby.
I asked everybody what their favorite all-time movie was.
Now you asked. Yeah, I bet you could have thought of something worse. Thank you for Bobby for being thoughtful.
Yeah. My favorite is The Shawshank Redemption.
Oh, I love that movie.
It's great. And my second favorite is, I bet half of y'all in here have seen it. It's called Sling Blade with Billy Bob Thornton. That's my second favorite. I love that movie.
Well, Billy Bob.
Yeah.
I love him in anything, but
Yeah.
I liked him in Bad Santa. Now you guys are gonna hate me.
I've never seen that.
Oh, I loved it.
I have not seen that.
It's awful.
Is it? Yeah, you can't go wrong with Shawshank. That's just so good. Yeah, Sling Blade's awesome.
You guys remember that movie called A Beautiful Mind?
Yeah, I do.
That was a pretty good movie too.
Yeah, I like that too. But I don't think I've seen a movie.
I love Shawshank as well.
Oh gosh,
And Sling Blade.
I don't even
Both
want
really
to
good.
say the last time I went to a movie theater.
Me either. It's been about 5 years. It's been so long.
The last I went was when my granddaughter was little. It was something about the Grinch.
Tombstone was a pretty good one.
Yeah.
I like Tombstone.
Are you talking about with Jim Carrey, the Grinch?
Yeah.
Oh, that has been a long time ago.
Yep. I didn't like it.
It was okay. We took my daughter to see it too, and she was only about 6 years old then. Yeah, it was okay.
That was the last time I went to a movie theater.
Yeah, Bobby. Are you talking about the line from the Sling Blade, Bobby, and French fried potatoes? He's always asking for biscuits too. Carl is. Y'all remember that? He's wanting biscuits.
I think I've seen Sling Blade. What's Sling Blade about? It sounds familiar.
This guy Carl, he's kind of mentally challenged. He's been locked up in a mental institution for, I don't know, 20 years or more, because he had killed his mother with a sling blade and some other boy. And they said he was well, and they let him out. And he gets this family kind of takes him in, and he gets be good friends with this boy. And well, there's this abusive boyfriend of the mother, and it reaches a point where I hope everybody's seen this. I'm spoiling it, but it reaches a point where Carl winds up killing that guy again with a sling blade, and he gets sent back to the mental institution. How was that for 30 seconds? I summed the whole movie up, but that's basically what goes on. But anyway, through the movie, Carl really loves biscuits, and he'll ask. He went to this restaurant and asked for biscuits, and he likes to put mustard on them. And he'll say, I want some. You got any biscuits for sale in there, like that, And it's just funny. And he likes French fried potatoes too. That's how he says it. Hey, extension.
Oh, there's Triple X. Hello and welcome.
Yeah, not there yet. I have watched that movie probably 100 times. literally. Yeah, Bobby, he did. He loved them French fried taters. He liked mustard on them too. Welcome back, Ashley.
Hey, Ashley. Yeah, everyone welcome Triple X.
You like the Green Mile? Yep. Who played that? The guy. Oh yeah. He did a fantastic job. The boyfriend was played by he's a country singer, Dwight Yoakam. I mean, he played that. If you're not a Southern, I'm telling you straight up. I've known a lot of rednecks in my day. He played that part of a redneck to the T. I mean, it was spot on. I mean, it was. He's originally from Kentucky, so I mean, he obviously knew how to do it because it was just. He was the meanest redneck I've ever seen. Yeah, Green Mile's great.
My sweet hubby brought me coffee.
Awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, comedy. Excuse me.
Hey, Cocotte Comedy. Welcome.
Yeah, Still Magnolias. I've seen that. It's a long time ago.
I saw that too.
Mm-hmm. That's one of Julia Roberts' first, well, not her first role, but one of her first movies.
That's an old movie.
Yeah, it's from like the late 80s. She was actually in a movie before that called Mystic Pizza. And you heard of that?
Mm-hmm.
And Matt Damon was in that? And he's only like 15 years old or something at the time.
Yeah, that's so weird.
Yeah.
Well, there's Mark Bennett. Hello and welcome, Mark.
Hey, Mark.
Bobby, no, hubby cannot cook worth a lick. He can fix anything, work like a dog, but he can't cook.
Glenda, do you make one of those simple cobblers where you just have, you melt some butter and you put the fruit in there and you put a cup of milk, a cup of flour, and a cup of sugar. You just pour it in there. I don't know what it's called, just a simple cobbler, but you do that too?
Yep.
Yeah, it's so easy.
It's amazing how I can cut a recipe down to make it easier and faster when you're wanting it right now.
Yeah.
Plus I have that Instapot, and even if you got frozen meat, I'm famous for just throwing a big blob of meat in there, and I'm eating in an hour.
Really? Wow.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to have one of those.
Yeah. Well, Deidre does too.
Oh, you make that too, Deidre? That quick cobbler?
Probably Quick Foods.
Oh, Quick Foods. Okay.
I don't know. Yeah, Mark Bennett says hello to everyone.
Yeah, my mom and believe it or not, my ex's grandmother. My real grandmother taught me some things, but my ex's grandmother, she taught me a lot of things how to cook. Yeah, because we would come up there for the weekend and she'd be cooking something and I'd be watching and but yeah, she was a really good cook. And I learned a lot from her and my mother. So I like cooking. That's enjoyable to me.
Some men do.
Yeah.
Just not mine. But when they're so good about other things, It's kind of, you know, we didn't sit down when we got married almost 50 years ago and divvy anything out. It kind of fell in our hands.
Yeah.
He worked a lot. So, and you know, I started having kids a year after I was married. So I was raising kids, and of course I did the cooking and all
Hmm.
the house cleaning, and you know, and then but then when we retired about 12 years ago, um, you know, he was like, okay, he's retired, so he'd go out and gent around outside, and I was still doing all the housework, and I said, hey, wait a minute. Do you mind if I retire also? And we can split all this housework up. Sure enough, he says, that's right. And now he does all of the dishes.
Cool.
And he's glad to do them because he loves my cooking.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Hmm.
Do you guys eat a lot of salads?
Well,
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to come over there and sample it to see if he's right.
Yeah, not there yet. Gary is an awesome cook. All right, not there yet. You are lucky. Yeah, did you see that? Bobby says, can of pie filling, box of flour, he meant cake mix,
Yeah.
stick of butter on top, is all you need in a Dutch oven. I
Yeah.
have done that. I am guilty, Bobby. I have done that.
I've never used the pie filling. I've always just usually chop up
Yeah, or
peaches or something.
frozen, fresh.
Yeah.
But hey, I'm not above anything that makes life easier.
Oh, I'm not above it either. I just never have done that.
Well, I'll be honest. I really don't like eating anything out of a can. We eat
Hmm.
very little out of a can. If we buy canned food, it all goes expired on us and we throw it out.
Yeah.
Well, Ozarks, he's wanting him some good food. You getting hungry too? Go over there and put a hurting on Bobby and tell him to stop that.
Well, I mean, you were saying that somebody loved your cooking. I said I was gonna have to sample it and find out.
Who's that?
You,
Oh,
you're cooking.
oh yeah, I can set it out. I can set it up. You know, from the many years of cooking for every kid in the neighborhood, and
Right.
yeah, and for all the family. Yeah. And I always had some type of garden.
Mm,
There you go.
that's good. Linda, I'll be back just a second.
Certainly. Did you get your video put up, Ozark?
Oh yeah, it's a yeah. Just a little fun Easter video.
Oh, I have to go check it out.
It's getting a few downvotes, but you know,
Really?
some people don't have senses of humor.
I'm still checking you out some wood slabs, Ozark.
Oh, cool.
My husband would be more than glad if he knew, you know, if he knew what exact sizes and stuff and what kind of wood.
I just prefer, a piece between 8 and 12 inches round,
Does it have to be perfectly cut?
Oh, no, I can sand it. I can.
Laura has wood
We
planks.
can get it.
They're like $10 each.
We can get it.
So you could work with it, right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, 8 to 10 wide.
Craft area, they had like this.
Wait, 8 to 12 wide, round.
They had this hanging thing that had like slats.
Say that again.
8 to 12 inch rounds.
How thick?
Oh, just like an inch, inch and a half thick.
Oh, inch and a half from 8 to 12. Okay.
Yeah.
And you said you don't like really hardwood.
Not like real hard, like oak is hard. It's harder to burn. Pine is an inconsistent hardness.
Oh, between pine and oak.
Yeah, so I like, like say poplar,
Poplar.
basswood,
We have a lot of poplar.
sycamore. What's the other one?
We have that too.
Can't think. Yeah, Diane, it was just for fun. Some people are taking it way too serious, but
Nah,
it's all good.
life's too short for that stuff.
Yeah.
Thank you, Bobby.
Some people don't get my sense of humor sometimes.
That's right, Bobby. I am a great cook, and yes, of course, I want somebody to do the work so I can sit back and eat it. Who wouldn't want to? Like you wouldn't eat it if someone else, a great cook, cooked it for you, Bobby. So now you've got me curious about your video. Ozark.
Yeah, just when you're bored later, check it out.
I see humor in a lot of stuff.
Yeah. You have to know me to. I'm about to actually wrap up one wood burning and start another one. Oh man, I'm tired.
I've got a bunch of them I got to get out.
Make me want to slap myself upside the head so I can stay awake.
Well, I don't think I'm going to pull no 7-hour tonight. You know why?
What's that?
I am wore out. I'm still working to be stream queen. I've about attained that. But I always tell everybody, when I grow up, I want to be able to live stream like Bobby McNutt, the king of live streaming.
Yeah, we streamed from midnight to 5:30 a.m. last night.
Really?
Yeah, it was pretty fun. We had a pretty good panel, so conversation was flowing. We were having a good time, so I didn't want to end it.
You know, that makes all the difference, don't it?
But I'm half dead right now, though.
Yeah, I hear you.
It does. It makes a difference when you have people that actually converse and carry a conversation.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Not one person dominating or whatever,
Bobby's probably telling the truth. He says, I have looked for someone that could cook all my life. So he had to learn to cook for himself. I believe that. Okay, Bobby. He said he'll be right back if I'm still on. I probably will. Oh yeah, that was your second 8 hours? I don't get it, Bobby. I don't know how you do that. I cannot. Mm-hmm. Yep. It'll be I'm positive it won't be 7 hours. I don't want to sleep all day tomorrow.
All right. What's Bobby going to do?
He said he was going to leave and come back.
Oh, okay.
He says I'll learn. I don't know. It's not like there's physical activity.
You're almost at 2 hours.
See, now, I don't feel like I've been on 2 hours.
It doesn't seem like it, no. You have 32 likes and 11 watching presently.
And no thumbs down yet, huh?
You have no thumbs down. No.
Yeah, well, fancy that. Those don't bother me, though.
Me either. I don't care. I don't get that many, but when I do, I don't care. Hello, Jen CBR1. Oh, this is a raid? Cool.
Oh, boy. I love raids. June CBR1. Yes, I love, love, love. I slept in, too. Yeah. Hey, Libra Star.
Hey, Labor.
Yeah, I think I was on too long. It didn't seem like it last night, but.
You know, I got up about 6 this morning, but I was tired. I just ate a little something, went back to sleep.
Oh. What was it? 3 or 4? 3 or 4 a.m.?
It was what now?
Wasn't it 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning?
That you got off
Yeah.
of the function? I don't think it was that late, was it? No.
No?
I think it was, no, I don't believe it was that late. Yeah, you were on for 4 hours.
Huh?
You did a 4 or 5 hour live stream. It lasted that long, but I don't think it ended at 4 in the morning. I thought it was about 12 or 1.
It was a 7-hour last night. 7 hours, 15 minutes, something like that.
Oh, I left early, didn't I? Did I leave? I must have been the other night that I was with you to the end.
Right.
It wasn't last night. Oh, never mind. I'm sorry.
Yeah. I did a
Okay.
hour.
I did
And
not know that. Okay, I'm sorry. Sorry about that.
was wore out too. Oh, he said about 3:30.
Okay,
Yeah,
3.
it was. I think it was Libra. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, night before last, it was 4 hours. Right.
Linda's back.
Welcome back, Linda.
Welcome. He says, I was there, remember? Yeah. Well, I was there too, and I just can't remember. Oh, really? Jen CBR said Libra Star sent him over here. Do I mind? Well, no. Welcome. Yeah, it was over 7 hours, like 7 hours, 15 minutes.
Wow.
Not there said she's woke in the middle of the night and I'd still be streaming.
Hmm.
Oh, Deidre's hanging in there too. Linda hangs. Yep. Yep.
Well, that's great. I remember, yeah, I was getting sleepy. I don't know why I got last night and night before mixed up.
I know. That's something when the days run together like that.
Yeah.
What's up, Libra?
His H-Gen is his friend from Japan.
Is that right?
Cool.
Well, everybody, welcome, H. Jen. Japan, how amazing. Oh, he was born in London. Yes, welcome. Everyone, welcome. Jen.
It's good to see you, Jen.
Yes, it is. Hmm. Well, boy, it sure does get quiet when it comes down to 10 to 12, don't it?
Mm-hmm.
That chat, when I first opened up my stream, it was rocking, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I almost fell asleep. I wasn't snoring, was I? It's not you. I just got done eating dinner, and like I say, we streamed till 5:30 this morning.
You
Wow.
know, wasn't it something like it is now when that guy walked in into the chat and says, "Y'all boring."
Uh-huh.
Of course, you know, we did laugh in his face.
I was gonna say you don't have to stick around.
That's what I told him.
You know, ain't nobody making you. That's kind of rude.
Yeah, I think he had made a couple of comments, and then all of a sudden he come up with that one, and I'm like, what?
Right.
Like, we're talking about water filters, but I know it's boring, but still, just be polite. I mean,
Oh, we talk about whatever, you know.
yeah.
Yes, that was Bob Harris. You are boring.
Well, he could have spiced it up for us.
That's what, yeah, he could have made his own kind of conversation.
Yeah, you could have.
That's the kind of chats I like that are kicked back, a little more personal. Some of the chat flies by so fast. There's so many people talking over each other, and sometimes it's just chaos. I like it where it's a little more laid back, you know.
Yeah.
Oh,
Right.
I do too. I like them when they're good and where everybody can chat, and yeah, where it's not so noisy. You know what I mean?
Even my own chat can get a little overwhelming sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you have 8 people on the panel. There's people telling you check your email. They're talking to you. It gets a little overwhelming sometimes.
Hey,
Yeah.
not there yet. Had the perfect answer.
Yes, I saw that.
I always say if you're bored, you might be boring yourself.
There you go.
Yeah.
That is true.
Right.
I will have to tell you guys, I've never ever had a boring day in my life.
Well, there you go. That's good.
That is good.
But then again, I'm that kind of person that goes looking for stuff to do, you know.
Right.
Yeah.
I have to constantly be making something,
You like to craft?
no matter what, but I got to make stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's cool.
One day I was working with my essential oils and I had my little beakers and glass measuring thing. My husband come by and he says, "Mad scientist, you're not going to blow up the house, are you?"
Mm-hmm.
I always wonder about you. I go, "No, I'm not going to blow it up."
Uh-oh, Jen. Go ahead here.
I was just going to answer it, but go ahead.
Oh, go ahead. I'm done.
Jen was asking us on the panel
I know,
what
I
we think
saw.
about the moon landings.
That's what I was fixing to say. You're fixing to open up a real big can of worms with that one.
Right.
Really?
Yeah,
I think it was faked. So
do you? That's what I mean. I don't think it was faked.
that's my opinion.
They were really whipping back multiple times.
Okay, let's take a vote. Vote 1 if the moon landings were legit.
I'm right on the border,
2,
Linda.
wait a minute. 2 if it's fake. 3 if you don't care.
There you go. I'll take 3. Okay. I'm right on the Arkansas-Missouri border, northwest corner, Linda. So kind of both.
Let's see. Oh goodness, we're all over the place.
I think if it wasn't faked, we would have a lot more video footage from there now and all kind of stuff.
Well, I don't think I think a lot of that probably the footage they don't want us to see. But I think it was real though.
Awesome. That's true.
I do believe there could be something. Yeah, there's something they don't want us to see.
Right.
What was one? One is if you think the moon landing was legit. Two is if you don't believe it, if it's faked. I'm a man of science. I'm a man of faith too, but I'm a man of science, and I love science. So I definitely think it was real.
So, Libra, you think it's real? The moon landings? Yeah, one is if you think it's real. The story that they put out there, and the photos, and if you think it's real, do one.
Linda's with me. She thinks it's real.
Okay.
Okay.
One
So
if it's
for
fake.
those who believe it was real, then why haven't we been back recently?
I don't think they. Well, I don't think it was in the budget. That's why they cut the Apollo program out. They got what they needed at the time, and then it just lost priority. But President Bush wanted us to go back, but it didn't happen because of money. They say,
Right.
but
Yeah, some say that the cut in the budget, there used to be X amount of dollars budgeted at one time, and now it's like 1% of that.
see, President Bush had said he wanted us to be back. I think what was it? He wanted us to be back there by 2020 or something, which would be next year. But it got cut out in the Obama administration.
I'm a 2 or 3, which I think it's fake, but I really don't care. Costs too much money. Well,
It does.
Okay, that might be true, but yet, what do they spend all that money on these studies? Like how, what are them tadpoles made or so?
They do waste money, but I think more than the money, I think it's the risk of death of losing people, and I think they were incredibly. I know y'all don't.
I got an argument against that. They don't blink an eye to send our men overseas to get murdered.
Right.
I know, but that's not as when astronauts die, it's much more in your face, kind of on the news. Whereas war, unfortunately, when soldiers and Marines get killed, they report it, but it's not as big of a deal.
Well, do you know, back during the Vietnam War, which I was very close to because a lot of my friends went over there and didn't come back, they would post the men, the numbers, their names, and then all of a sudden they quit mentioning anybody that got killed. They quit giving numbers out.
I googled, the question, why haven't we been back or whatever, and this one line says a lot. At the height of the Apollo missions, NASA received almost 5% of the federal budget. Today, it receives less than 0.5% of the federal budget.
Right.
Well, if it was a priority, though, they could switch those numbers.
Oh yeah.
So I don't buy the money, no. Not the way we waste money.
Right. $3,000 hammers and
$30,000 desk.
Right.
But you remember, you were from that. The Cold War was a big deal. I mean, they were trying to compete with the Russians. They really wanted to outdo them on the space race. So that's not a priority anymore because there's no Soviet Union anymore.
You know what? I got something to say about that too. When I was a kid, and this just dawned on me a few years ago. So, when I was a kid, we had these air raids, right? Like I'm talking, I was in kindergarten, first grade. We had to go down the basement and cover ourselves because the Russians were going to kill us. And the Russians were these nasty people that all they wanted to do was kill Americans. They were going to attack us. And they were nasty people. They were nasty to the
Right.
people, right? They were communist and
Yeah.
they treated their people awful. Well, since then, now that we have the internet, I have Russian friends that say that they've always been treated great.
Right.
So where do you go with that?
Yeah.
Propaganda, maybe?
Well, there was. I mean, both sides have lots of propaganda. There's no doubt about that.
Right.
Yeah, that's true. Both sides.
Well, Diana got a laugh out of my video. That's good.
Ah, fantastic.
He talked to him from a rotary dial phone. That would be kind of hard to do.
They do say that the technology that the government has is like 30, 40 years ahead of what they allow us to have.
Yeah, they do.
Mm-hmm.
You know, a lot of people don't realize the internet's been around since the 50s.
Yeah.
It just wasn't available to the general
When did
public.
we get it? The 90s.
Well,
Maybe,
Yeah.
maybe the 80s a little bit.
Right.
But early 90s we had it.
Well, that
And you know-
coincides with what you're saying.
Yeah. Oh, they do. They have stuff they don't tell us about.
Yeah, they're 30, 40 years ahead of us.
Do you know in like South Korea, they've had 5G over there for a long time already on the cell network.
Oh,
And
our internet speeds are laughable compared to.
Yeah, he said, yeah, I know.
I tell you what, 5G is a hoax. They tell you it's going to be better for you. It isn't. It's more harmful. And if they ever come on my farm and want to put up a pole to put up 5G, no way. They're going to have to find a way to go around me because it is not for you. They're not going to give you better internet. It's for them. Oh my, am I political today? Shut up.
That's okay.
Shut up, Glenda.
You're good. Everybody's got their own opinion about stuff. I mean,
Yeah, I tend to steer clear of politics as well. I mean,
Yeah.
I'll talk on some topics, but I try not to
Every now and then it has
draw a line, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, this about the moon landing. I wouldn't even talk. Somebody else brought it up. I wouldn't even talked about it. But if you ask me my opinion, I'll tell you.
Yeah,
Mhm.
same here.
Mhm.
And again, that's all it is. It's just my opinion.
Same here. The world as I see it. But yeah, I also give everyone the right to think or say what they want to.
Here's what I think is that some private companies will step up at some point and put men on the moon. You know, it won't have to be about a federal budget. You know, there'll be people who have their own budget.
You're probably right.
Yeah, well, there's so many minerals up there. It's a gold mine.
Oh man, yeah.
Yeah, they want to mine it for sure. Yeah, there's a lot of minerals up there.
Heck, if you could find a meteorite, I mean, that stuff equal the price in gold.
Mm-hmm. There's gold on the moon, is what they're saying.
Oh, I wouldn't doubt it.
Hmm.
That's crazy. I've heard there's, I don't know if they're just meteorites or planets made out of diamonds. You know, imagine being able to harness that somehow.
Well, I wouldn't doubt it. I mean, because what diamond's just carbon that's been under pressure and heat.
Nuts. Imagine a truck-sized diamond. You know, just
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
Not there yet says The Shining. Stanley Kubrick inserted a lot of symbolic messages refuting the moon landing. You know what? I'm going to go back and revisit that. Because now that I know what to look for, I'm going to see if I can find it. Not there yet.
All right, well, then I'll pose a question. What's everybody think of aliens? Do you think they exist?
Absolutely.
Is it possible?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I believe that there has to be, I don't think that humans are the only, or Earth is the only planet
That's kind of small
that
minded.
sustains life like we do. In other
Yeah.
words, I believe there's a higher power than me, and more, there's other beings out there.
Yeah, me too.
We're not the only ones.
Yeah.
And then I guess you'd have to define alien, before.
Yeah, they may not look like us, but I think there's other life forms.
Right.
I think we said last night that there's probably a lot of stuff we weren't meant to know until we were meant to know.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, because if we knew half of the stuff they know, we'd probably be terrified.
Uh-huh.
Linda doesn't believe, and neither does Lieberstar.
Awesome.
He says it's a fairy tale.
Could be.
Okay. Can I go one further? No, I better not. You got to turn you guys' stomach. Never mind.
Go ahead.
Okay.
What bother me now?
Could these aliens be all this abduction by not aliens but us? The abductions and the human trafficking that we're putting through experiments.
Well, I've heard that it's a combination of both. Yeah, I actually saw that on. I tend to believe that myself.
Y'all know what I'm trying to say without saying it, right?
Yeah, I know.
Because it's just plain ugly.
Deidre, what are dog men? Not sure we would be just terrified.
I'm with Libra on that. We are protected. It's in God's hands. Yep.
Well, I believe, yeah, true.
Well, I can't believe what we won't talk about in here.
Mm-hmm.
So all this so-called, area, what is it, Area 51?
Yep.
Underneath the, what airport is that? We're all supposed to have like a city underneath it. I forget.
Oh, that's out. I'm thinking that was another state. You're
What?
talking about some mountain range. It's like a city underneath those mountains or something.
No, under an airport.
Oh, I don't know about that. You're talking about area. I guess you are talking about Area 51.
No.
Oh, you're talking about Denver International.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Supposed to be like 3 stories and
Yeah.
city underneath. How do we know what they're doing there? Yeah, Denver. Yep.
Yeah.
I've heard tales, but they're just tales. But that they're doing a whole lot of human experimentation there.
Yeah, I've heard of that too, and that I saw a video where they had all that artwork inside the airport that's supposed to be symbolic or something.
Yes, that one.
It is bizarre. I agree. It's very bizarre that art.
Y'all don't want to be egging me on now because I'm liable to say anything.
That was sweet, Libra.
Yeah.
Elegance, awesome.
Well, there's some things you just can't forget, even if you try. Yeah, well, this is what I'm saying. Maybe they're not aliens. Maybe they look like aliens because of the experimentation.
Well, I don't know that I believe that aliens are abducting humans and
No,
performing tests. Although I
no,
do believe there's other life forms.
y'all do know how bad the human trafficking is, don't you?
Yeah, I know.
It is pretty bad.
Don't yuck or yum. Oh, you're not going to let me forget that, are you?
I loved it. It was awesome.
Yeah.
It's a quotable quote. Don't yuck their young. That could be applied in lots of things in life.
It could.
But I'll just say this regarding all these things we've talked about. There's some things they're not convenient. They're truths that are not convenient.
Right.
So some people don't want to accept things because they don't want to think about it.
Right.
Bingo.
And I'm not saying, I'm not trying to get on anybody. I'm just trying to put that out there that, you know.
There's a section of our. Let me shut up. Political. I don't want to get political.
That's what I tell myself all the time. Shut up, Glenda.
We won't go there.
Well, no,
Okay,
you
now, here's another theory I want you guys to think about. Now, this one I know to be a fact. Say my kid's age. You guys, a lot of you out there are my kid's age, right? We're working, humping every day. You know what I mean? You're making that money because you have to have it. Because they take more than half of what you make. And then what you take home, they tax you again when you buy something.
Yep.
Well, you know that.
Over and over and over. Yeah.
Yes, that is planned.
Right.
To keep people like my children, you, so busy earning a living, supporting your families, that you don't have time to get into the government's business.
Right.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh yeah, they create all kinds of distractions for us.
Yeah.
Try to create division between us. You know?
Yep. And how many people out there that have that much time to like to go protest for months and months, are they being paid?
There are some that really are, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Professional protesters, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Well, to his point a minute ago, there's a part of our government that is more worried about the money than the negative effects of, I'm just going to say it, of immigration, along the lines of what he was talking about with the human trafficking. And some people don't want to believe certain things. They don't want to believe the negativity side of the crime that is bringing and stuff like that. They're just with their hearts. And I'm not saying that they shouldn't, but you also have a duty to protect the American citizens. You can't just say, oh, that doesn't happen, because it is happening.
Yeah.
It's a serious situation.
Immigrants are being paid to come over here.
Oh, well, I've seen it.
Who's being paid?
The immigrants.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Those poor people that are just wanting to come to America because they're starving. Have you ever seen a photo of them?
Ain't nobody starving.
No.
And
they look like they're eating better than me. I'm just saying.
And they're dressed better than us, too. And they all have cell phones.
So part of the government's more focused on the money they can make from that, and they don't want us to realize the negativity that's affecting us. You know, they do. So, like he said,
I'll take it a little bit further. They do know about the negativity, and maybe that's why they're doing it. Okay. They're sending them in pockets. And did you know that in every major city in America, I'm talking about major cities, 50% of the population do not speak English at home.
Right.
I didn't know it was that high. Wow.
I was told that if I put my children in a certain school here, to be aware that 65% of the population in the school doesn't speak English.
What? Really? Oh, my goodness.
Like, you got to be kidding me. And so from my standpoint as a taxpayer, I'm thinking, to send my child there, he's not going to get the one-on-one that he deserves, because they're going to have to spend so much more time getting these other children up to par, even just speaking the language.
Did you read the other day where President Obama, former President Obama, they had interviewed him, and even he said that if you come here, you need to be speaking English or learn to speak English because it's just, it's what we speak here. And some of his party got upset about that, but I mean, I agree with that. It's just it's spoken everywhere, basically everywhere.
Yeah.
And it's not that you. Oh, what he also said, what Obama also said, it's not you don't have to quit speaking your native language, but you do need to learn English.
Right.
And I thought good for him. I mean, I thought that was very admirable.
Right, and it's true. We need to be able to communicate with each other.
Yeah.
Okay. My theory on that is they are trying. Okay, the way I read it, if everyone is the same, if they bring in immigration, now think about Sweden, Italy not so much, England in some spots. You notice they're pushing the immigrants, whether they're wanted or not. Well,
Right.
now it is my understanding that they're hoping that the different peoples of the world will mingle and end up being one color, and that it is light brown. And the reason that this is being it's their aim to do, they're thinking that there won't be as much conflict in the world, and it's also leading to the one world government.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see how that's going to be. I mean, there are nations that are all one way or the other, and they do the same things to each other that whatever anybody else does. So the point I'm making is if they're all looking alike would cure certain crimes or something, that's not going to happen. You know what I mean?
No, but that's my understanding that they want, and then originally they wanted the North American Union, Mexico, United States, and Canada to all be one country. Now, and then of course they have this one world government that they want will actually have 10 heads. People that read the Bible, does that ring a bell?
Yeah.
Okay, that's as far as I'm going to take that.
Oh no, I'm with. I know that's a big push nowadays for that kind of thing, but I know world history, and I can tell you right now, it's never going to work.
Right.
Because people are always going to be people, and
mm-hmm.
there's always going to be conflict.
But there's always those people that think that they're going to be the top ruler.
Yeah, and then what's going to happen to them? They'll be there 6 months, and then somebody will try to knock them off. It never works.
No.
Yeah.
It won't.
And besides, a country, there's always been countries, and this country wants that country, and then this kind of thing's been going. I don't think this is a new idea as far as
right.
Look at Rome, the Roman Empire. They tried it, and it worked for a while, but even they collapsed eventually.
No, it will not work.
No. Okay, Linda.
All right, Linda. See you in a minute.
Lieber said dog tastes good.
Right, that's what I was saying. Not basically.
Oh, okay. I see.
Right.
You're gonna say you never have, huh, Libra? What's a mutton?
Something like a sheep, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
I'll try it.
Mm-hmm. So, anyway, I just like to throw stuff out there.
Yeah.
Oh, heck yeah, that looks good. I'll have some.
It's not something I have to worry about at my age, but, I worry about things for my kids, grandkids, and all that.
Me too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm 11 and a 9-year-old. That's who I worry about.
I've always said, like the UN, if they work the way they're supposed to work, we wouldn't have to, like, when there are like really bad incidents of genocide and all this stuff going on in the world, all the countries would work together to stop it instead of one country like the U.S. having to do all this by itself. The
That's true.
UN should work the way they're supposed to work, but they don't.
No, they don't. Well, wait a minute now. What does the UN consist of? Mostly countries that are headed by dictators. There's what, 105, 106, 110 members? Or is there more now?
More than that.
Okay. Well, so are we letting all these small countries with dictators make up the rules and then expect us to put the bill for all their harebrained ideas?
Yeah,
And
well, I
listen,
mean, well, to a point, yeah, they get a say, but the the Security Council, what it's made up of, what, 5 countries, they really have more say than anybody. But yes, the U.S. pays about, I think it's more than 25% of the budget, isn't it, of the UN?
yeah, but
And we're just one country.
see, there again, any ordinance or law that they deem international, whatever, does not apply to us until our Congress passes it.
Right.
So, which I'm really glad for.
Yeah. Oh, if they had, oh yeah, if the UN had their way, we would have all sorts of wacky laws here.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
What are you watching over there? I want to watch it too. You've been laughing for 5 minutes straight. What are you doing?
Who's watching what?
My son, he's rolling over there. I'm on live stream, buddy. They can hear you. Thinking about going fishing tomorrow. I haven't been fishing since June of last year.
Oh my gosh, you should.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to laugh, I live on a lake.
Well, some people know how to live.
Some don't.
But no, don't feel too bad. When I was on active duty, I was 90 minutes from the beach, and I never went one time in 3 years.
Oh man,
I know, it's crazy.
We'll forgive you.
Huh?
We'll forgive you.
Yeah, I mean, my daughter was a baby, and it was just hard to do, you know.
right. Yeah, because you can't keep a baby out there on the beach for 8 hours or nothing.
Nope.
No, and we didn't have any babysitters down there. We were by ourselves, so it was kind of complicated, you know.
Right. I understand that.
Now, we would go down to the Florida line, and we used to play the lottery back then, buy a few tickets, and come back up here. But I was at Fort Rucker in South Alabama,
Oh, cool.
and that was a good duty station.
So how big of an area do you have at your homestead, Elegant? Like 5 acres, 10 acres?
I hate to say this, but because Bobby will come back and be 5 times meaner, but I never was so glad when he left because he was starving me to death. That was a joke. Did you notice how he just kept laying it on when I told him I was hungry from all that food talk? There was brownies, cobblers.
Hmm.
Do you see how he's laying it on thick?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not near as hungry now that he's gone.
I don't think you heard me, Elegant. What
Was that?
size is your homestead?
Oh, what size?
Like 5 acres, 10 acres, an acre?
200 acres.
Holy wow.
Wow.
That's like a city.
Wow. That's what I was telling you. I own my own forest.
There you go.
So it ain't a big deal to cut some wood.
Right?
I know it. Good
Looks
grief.
like it. Yeah, I mean, if we could work something out, it could be profitable to you. You know, because I buy wood everywhere. So
You know what? You could have the wood,
if I could get a deal on it,
you know, if you can. I don't know what it would cost you shipping.
Right,
That's where probably the big money is,
right.
because wood's heavy.
Well, if we did like 3 or 4 discs at a time,
Yeah,
you could fit those in a
yeah.
flat rate box. Yeah, we could do that.
Okay, really? You can put it in a flat rate?
So that's usually what I do is I'll buy like 4 rounds at a time or 4 slabs at a time or something like
And what is that, like $15?
that. Yeah, it's around 20, 25. They're usually about $5 each, and then you get your shipping.
That's what I'm saying. What to buy that box?
Oh, the box to ship it, I think it's.
Yeah.
I'd have to look. $20, maybe 15.
See, that's not so bad. But if I'm giving you the wood free,
No, that's not bad at all.
no. And like I said, I have a forest.
I do wood burning. If you go around my channel, you can see some of my wood burnings.
I saw it, and I was quite
I was
impressed.
telling that.
I was quite impressed.
Well, thank you. Yeah, I'm trying to bridge the gap from the old style and the new style, or what I'm calling new style.
Mm-hmm.
So I can do the traditional style, but I'm trying to steer away from the traditional designs that you normally see that everybody does. And I'm leaning more towards. I don't know what I'm leaning more towards. I don't know how to even define what I'm doing, but like I said, I'm bringing some new type of techniques and style to wood burning.
That's cool.
Yeah.
A lot of people get stuck in a rut of animals, birds, ducks, nature scenes. Blah, blah. I like to just do like, if you look,
You're going to
I called Marilyn Monroe. I did an eagle flag.
You're going to do one of the moon landing.
I would do the moon landing next. I'm working on one right now. It's Tennessee Volunteers. I'm working on another one. I don't want to say because it's a surprise.
Yeah.
And I've got like another 4 lined up to do, ordered. So. Oh, cool. But yeah, that's what my problem has been buying wood online is a crapshoot.
Is what?
It's a crapshoot because you'll see a picture of a piece of wood and you think that's the wood you're getting. And you'll get similar wood, but it isn't the one you saw.
Mm.
Yeah. Mm.
Like for instance, I bought some teak wood and the pictures made this teak wood look, and that's my fault for not studying more.
Mm-hmm.
It looked like the wood was like 8 inches wide by 2 foot long. So I ordered 2 pieces of it. Well, I got this package in my mailbox and I was like, what is this? And I pulled it out and it was that teak wood. It was like 1 foot long and about 3 inches wide. 2 pieces. I was like, I paid $26 for this. I thought I was getting pieces of wood that I could cut in half and maybe make 4 out of. So then I went and I bought some balsa wood. Well, same thing. These things were like paper thin. Anyway, so like 3 times I ordered wood. I got crap wood and oh my gosh.
Oh, Jen CBR, I would bring you up on panel, but I don't think I'm going to be on it too much longer because, well, hey, it's a holiday, and I wore myself out last week.
I did last night.
Mm.
I've been fighting sleep the whole time I've been sitting here. I was hoping I wouldn't fall asleep on you.
I'm not sleepy, but man, am I wiped out. And then Bobby was starving me. I'm going to get that boy.
Yeah, because he didn't talk. He didn't talk about eating possum or anything. He was talking about eating shrimp and black bread cobbler and all this stuff.
He was doing that just to be mean to me. Well, he's always teased me. Of course, he gets it back. You can ask him. I hand it right back. As I do most people that give me crap.
Glad you got it, Linda.
Yeah.
But most people that give me, I call it crap. They are teasing me lovingly.
Right. Yeah, not there yet. I buy rounds and slabs, and I really like wood that has a living edge or 2 on it. A live edge they call was basically the bark.
What is this live edge you're talking about?
It's just a wood slab that's been it's been cut into a slab, and then the bark will be on the edges of it still. So then I can take and do art on the wood, and then you got the bark on either side of it, and it just looks nice. So they call it a living edge, a live edge.
Having the bark is good, right?
Yeah,
It does look prettier.
it does.
Hello, note spinner.
And like if you take that type of wood and epoxy it or whatever, clear epoxy, oh man, it's so beautiful.
Note spinner, you must be feeling better.
Hey, a note spinner.
Hey, good to see you.
Hi,
And there's
Carolyn.
Carolyn. Hello and welcome, Carolyn.
Hey, Carolyn.
I do wood burning on it, note spinner.
Note spinner, he makes the most amazing, what do you call it? Graphics, carvings, I don't know. What do you call it?
It's pyrography, writing with fire, or wood burning.
Wood burning.
Yeah.
Yeah, but don't you have them like different colors?
What I did was I wood burned an eagle that looked like he had an American flag draped over him, and then
That's what I saw that I was so impressed with.
then I came back in with soft core colored pencils, and I did all the shading and coloring.
Oh,
So yeah, I used 2 different techniques on that one.
yeah, that was amazing. When I saw what you did with wood, I go, yeah, I'll get some to them.
That piece right there, I sold for $80.
80?
Wow.
Well, hey,
They said, I guess, if you're on the Ozarks, why do you need to buy wood? Believe it or not, I literally live in a forest. The problem is with these trees on the top of this mountain is the soil so bad, these trees rot quickly. They'll grow just so big, and then the wood will get really soft and they'll just fall over. And so if I were to go out here and just try to cut down some of this wood's like crap. So
oh, the wood burner, that is Ozark.
So it takes a specific type of wood. It has to have a consistent hardness. No matter how hard or soft it is has to be consistent. Like pine, you might get one area of it's like soft and one area is hard. And so when you're doing a burning on that pine, your burns are going to be inconsistent darknesses and what have you.
Oh, yes. Newcomers, we have Ozarks on panel and Soldier Poet.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Do you use hickory wood much?
I would, yeah.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not saying everywhere where I live is that way, but like in my specific, if I were to go out here in the forest right here, I'm in my backyard and start cutting trees, that's what I would be dealing with.
Mm.
Because what I believe was this whole area was forested about 50, 60 years ago. It isn't. You're right. It isn't. That's another thing I run into. I'm a metal detectorist. And so soil here sucks. It's like there's a lot of rocks.
Yeah.
So, you see these videos where these guys go out and metal detect and they plunge the shovel down in there and plop out this big, beautiful, soft dirt.
Mm-hmm.
No, it ain't like that here.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Okay.
the Ozark soil is not good.
It's more, it's real rocky, clay, rocky. You really have to mend it and work it to. But before I sidetrack myself, all this area I believe was forested 50, 60 years ago, and all this is new growth, and it's no more healthy than it was. So, yeah, there's red to it. I remember that when I first moved here, I asked my stepdad, I was like, what's all this red stuff on the ground? He said, it's dirt. I was like, oh, because where I'm from, Indiana, it's black.
Yeah. Yeah, here we have some the red clay, and we have areas that's richer and easier to dig. Depends on where you're at.
Right, and that's
I had a metal detector too several years ago. I enjoyed that.
I enjoy it. It's like Christmas for me. Every hole, like you have a present. You have something, but you don't know what it is till you open it.
That's right.
Usually, so it brings out the 9-year-old kid in me. That's my,
Yeah.
I've written tons of articles on it and been a metal detector dealer. I've been sponsored.
That's cool.
Deal. I sell them right now. So, but I got real sick with it. Like I'm that way. Like if I'm going to learn a hobby, I'm going to learn everything there is about it. I'm going to like immerse myself.
Yeah.
I'm going to try more. And then eventually at some point I'll get burnt out on it and I'll do something different.
See, that's what happened to me. I was into that, and then I got into my telescope, started using that a lot, got real heavy into that, and then I quit using it. And,
Right.
yeah.
I do still Meltech, but it's just not like it used to be as often. I love it. And I actually did try that. Who was I speaking with? I think it was Note. I actually did try that. I went down in the hollow here and I found a different type of tree and I cut a big branch off of it and carried it up. And then when I started cutting slices out of it, the color of the wood was inconsistent. There was black blotches, there was brown blotches, there was blonde. And so the particular piece of wood I brought was basically useless to me.
Okay.
So what I also buy is barnwood, like actual barnwood off of barns. I'll buy that, sand one side or maybe just the center of it, and leave the ends and edges natural.
Yeah.
And so I bought some of that online off eBay. I thought I was buying me a dozen pieces. When I got to looking at it, it was actually Douglas fir wood that had been created to look like barnwood. And so I left the guy a neutral, didn't give him a negative. I left him a neutral and stated that it wasn't as advertised. He told me I was buying original barnwood. So he wrote me back and he was like, "You don't know what you're talking about. I work at a lumberyard, blah, 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 blah." I said, "No, sir, you don't know what you're talking about." And I said, "If you'd like for me to show you what a real piece of barnwood looks like, I will." So I went down the holler on a property, what's called common property or HOA property. And there's a barn there that's laying on the ground. So I went down there and I took me some rope, and I pulled some pieces of wood off of it, wrapped it up, hiked it up out of the hill, and I got some real barn wood.
Cool. That's some heavy wood too.
It is. And you know what's funny about it is once you get past like that quarter inch, a half inch of yuck on it, oh, it's so beautiful.
I'll bet it is.
That piece the one piece I got done working, I've got it like a piece of glass on the front. That's what it feels like. And there's this big, beautiful purple streak that goes down through it. And I'm going to try to figure out a design where that,
Oh, good night, Jen.
works.
See you, Jen.
Jen is leaving.
Hey, Jen, it was good to meet you.
Yes. Thank you for stopping in.
Definitely come back and see Elegant. Always welcome, Jen. So it's just neat how you can take that really old weathered wood and hit it with a sander and bring it just so beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
So what I did with that particular piece, because it's got nail holes and everything, on the back side, I hit it with 100 grit paper, like just buzzed over it one time, and all I really did was knock the dust off of it. So the back side's original, and then the front side's sanded. And then what I'm going to do after I put a nice burning on it, I'm going to take that clear coat epoxy and I'll put a couple layers of the clear coat and make it look like glass. I think that piece is going to look nice, whatever we do with it.
Yeah, I bet. Wow.
Okay, I have a question for Ozark. I've noticed I've had my husband cut me up some rounds, and in a few days they split. Now, why did they split?
A lot of times it's just like if you look at, let's see how I can explain this. Let me think for a second how I can explain this where I can paint the picture for you. But anyway, what I've seen on the rounds that do split, what happens is the bark on the outside edge of it, every now and then there'll be it'll like V back towards the wood, for lack of a better way to say it. And for some reason, just naturally, that's a weak point. That's something I recently ran into on a round I did for someone. Can I present a picture?
Sure.
I can show you. Let me pull one up real quick. And then it'll be a lot easier to explain to you. 1 second. I just recently had this happen. I did a round for a person, and he wasn't complaining about it, but he explained to me that it was splitting, and he showed it to me, and I said, "Bud, there was nothing I could have done about that." And he goes, "Oh, I know. I was just telling you, for your own sake." But let's see if I can present this, and I'll. Okay, so in this particular thumbnail of that eagle, if you notice right here on this area where the bark goes in, and here, are you seeing my screen? And here, these areas where that bark is like that, it just naturally is gonna, it'll split like right here. Here's one.
Show me again.
Like right here. Here's one. You notice how that bark comes in on like a little bit of a V?
Yeah.
That's a weak point. It'll start splitting.
Oh.
This one here. So where the bark goes in like that. So if you wanted to use a round, you might take the bark off. Cut around it. So, but because that's what I'm thinking happens. See how it's starting? I'll get a close up. It's originating at the bark, and then it's going to start.
Yep.
It's just natural, and so that's what it does. So if you didn't want that to happen, or you wanted to, you could probably just cut like right here on this edge.
Yeah.
So anyway, but I think that's my opinion. I think that's just a natural weak point in the wood. It dries out, like you said.
Yeah, I didn't know if maybe he was cutting the rounds too thin.
Oh, cool.
But several of them split, and I said, well, I can't use them. I was going to do something with them. I forgot. Probably paint them or stencil or something. I'm not into near as, deep of artist like you are on wood, but anyway, they split, and I go, So then when I suggested I could hook you up with some, I said, what if I get him some wood and it splits? He goes, man, Elegant is so full of it. She gave me horrible wood.
Right. Well, see, when he mentioned it, he goes, I was afraid to say this to you because I didn't want you to get mad at me and take it personal. And I was like, no, I'm glad you told me so that in the future I'm not using this kind of wood and putting out pieces that are ultimately going to split. So along the lines of what you're saying, the same thing. I didn't want to put out bad wood either, So nah, I wouldn't look at it that way. And that's just the thing. And that's what I told him. I said, that was just naturally going to happen. I mean, it had nothing to do with anything I did. Now, there's probably some type of products you can get that would recondition the wood to where it wouldn't split like that from drying out. But I'm not that deep into it yet.
Let's see. Note Spinner says, are the rounds cut from fresh cut trees, or is it better? She said, I was under the impression that it's better to use older dry wood.
It would depend on the type of wood, but as a general rule, you're right.
What, older dry wood?
Yeah. But like I said, it would mostly depend on the type of wood.
Yeah, because, I wouldn't want to waste my money or your money, who's ever, on the shipping, if,
a moisture wood probably wouldn't burn consistently.
Really?
So, it probably would want the drier wood.
Okay.
Because you're burning the surface of that wood, and if it had a lot of water in it or whatever moisture, it's just going to kind of bubble and not really create the effect you're trying to create.
Well, it's always good to talk about stuff, ain't it?
Right. Mm-hmm. So I was just telling my buddy on his piece, I was like, what we can do is if I were to epoxy that, clear coat epoxy.
Yeah.
Like, it's like a glass surface. That would probably stop. But,
you mean epoxy the outer edge?
No, the whole piece.
Well, how would you burn it?
No, you burn it first and then you epoxy.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, you burn it and then you take a clear two layers of this clear coat epoxy you pour on there. It's almost like Karo syrup.
Yeah.
And you let that dry and then you sand it, take alcohol, wipe it off, and put a second coat on it. Let that pop the bubbles, let that set up. Then that'll give you your layers. So anyway, my point is there's things you could probably do to combat that wood split.
Mm-hmm.
So, but I just think and it might be certain types of wood. Like that particular piece I showed you was basswood.
It was what?
Basswood.
Basswood.
Yeah. Yeah. I have basswood, cherry, fir, oak, sycamore. That's just what I can think of right offhand close by here. Oak
No,
and sweet
Spinner.
gum trees.
He says oak would be too hard for what he does with them.
I had a sweet gum tree in my yard one time.
But yeah, as a general rule, the drier the wood, the better. But
Mm-hmm.
like I said, see, you've seen my artworks, but I'm actually still a rookie at this. I've only got like 7 pieces out there that I've done. Now I'm a graphic designer, and I also have been drawing and doing art, 30 years. But as far as actual wood burning time under the pen, I've only been doing it for like this year.
Mm-hmm.
Did I ever show you my Jesus I did?
No.
It was my first one. You care if I share it?
Oh, please do.
So this was my first one. I don't know why I chose it. I just something told me to do this. This particular piece now hangs in an 1870s church, a couple cities south of me. The pastor gave me permission to melotech the church, and I went ahead and gave it to him. And now it hangs in the foyer of the church. That's the first wood burning I ever did.
Oh my goodness.
Very good.
That is amazing.
So that was probably 4 hours work. I think that was. And like I said, it was my first one ever, so I didn't really know what I was doing. Did it with a branding iron. If you notice the difference in my lines now to then. But it's fun, man. It's just, it's a fun hobby. I like the different medium with, drawing with heat, burning, leaving your mark on the world kind of type of thing. So
you're an artist.
I like that,
It was beautiful, wasn't it, Deidre?
Mm-hmm.
So I felt like, I told you when I first did that piece, I didn't know why or whatever, no rhyme or reason. But now I feel like it's where it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
So, and I even told him that. I said, you know what? Now it's home.
That was absolutely amazing. Yeah, I'm going to have to. I did see some of your stuff, but I'm going to have to come hang out on your channel and check a lot of that out. You say you have 5, 6 pieces?
Here's one of my most recent ones. Since we're having show and tell, I might as well show it. But this is one of my most recent ones. He wanted something that looked like a wheat penny, but he wanted his channel name on it instead.
Well, check that out.
That's really good.
So that's what I came up with by hand. I don't use any machines. I do it with hand. And like I said, I'm still a rookie, so I'm going to get better eventually. But
wow.
See if we can find some more. Hold on. One second. No, did you see the Maryland I just did?
The only thing I saw was the flag and the eagle.
Okay. Let's see if I can find her here. Here we go. So then this one, this is another one. I just felt compelled to do it. There was like no rhyme or reason, but she did eventually sell. So it worked out pretty good.
No kidding.
So,
oh my gosh. Leave it up there.
It's very good.
So what I did was I took one picture, one image that was her signature, and I took another image of her. I put 2 together and came up with an autographed picture of Marilyn. Somebody saw it, said, "I'll take it." I was like, "Cool." I did that. I did it for fun. So
he is target. Deidre says you're really good. Note Spinner says love the detail, and not there yet says awesome.
Mm-hmm.
I appreciate that. And then of course I just showed you the eagle, but I'll show you him again just for fun. The eagle has about 6 hours working in the eagle because I had to burn, and then as well I colored. The problem with this picture is it does not show the vibrance of the colors. It is so muted. compared to what it looks like in real life. So it's kind of, in a way, it's kind of embarrassing because it doesn't pop like it really does. But the challenge there was to do the wood burning. Really, my challenge on this particular piece was the eye and the beak. I knew that if I didn't get that beak right, that the rest of the whole entire piece wasn't going to work. But this is his channel art. That's his avatar. And so he loves it. So, hey, it works for me.
Mm-hmm.
You know? And then, let's see.
Yep. What can I say? It's just stunning.
Yep.
Here's another. You don't mind me showing these, do you?
No, please.
Here's another channel.
Loving it.
YouTube channel art. Todd Miller. I don't know if you know Todd, but
No, I don't.
he has the Don't Tread on Me flag as his avatar. We did a little YouTube logo and put that on there for him. That's some of that barnwood I told you, the faux barnwood I bought. That's a piece of it.
Yeah.
But I purposely left it rustic like that. I purposely didn't sand it where it was all pretty. I felt like this particular design lended itself to rustic. So I didn't want to get too fancy with it.
Yeah,
Hey.
not there. They want to know if you can create one of my icon.
Oh, yeah. We could do anything. And then
That would be such a good idea.
And then here's a team one I'm working on right now. You get to kind of see a piece in progress. So I'm working on this one with the old style Tennessee Volunteers logo for somebody.
That's cool.
And then what we're going to do is we'll come in and we'll block it all in. You know, it'll be black. It'll be, all this area will be burnt. So I got to just go around and do but as you can see with my type of edges, when I say I'm trying to bridge the gap, when you look at modern type of wood, their lines aren't this fine usually, and that's small. So anyway, that's what I'm saying and this one right here is a top secret. I'm only going to show it for a second. So
I'm all eyes.
look quickly. And the reason being, like I said, it's a secret and it's a piece in progress, but here's one that I'm working on right now. So it's going to be.
Oh, wow.
That's for a Dallas Cowboys fan. And like I said, it's not done. It's way farther along than that, but that's a piece I'm working on.
You said top secret. I thought I was going to call somebody at Area 51 and tell on you. That looks good, man.
Yeah, let's give them a call.
Yeah.
So yeah, we could do that guy. We could do a soldier. So that's what I enjoy doing. That's kind of the style I create and what I do. It's kind of a little different. I really shouldn't have showed that last piece because it's not done, but when you do see it finished, you'll say, I remember that one. It wasn't even. So that one right there that I just showed you, that one's shipping out Monday morning. It'll be heading to Long Beach, California.
That's cool.
Wow.
I've done them from Maine, California, all the states in between. Well, like I said, I've only done 7, but Texas. So that's what I like to do. It's a hobby. It's anybody that crafts or does creates anything knows what I'm talking about. It's an escape.
Yeah. That's right.
So when I and another thing I enjoy about it is going to sound weird, but it's the smells. It puts me in a kind of a zen type of.
I can understand that. I could totally get that. Yeah.
Me too.
Because we were talking about this earlier about target shooting. I love the smell of gunpowder. I love the smell when you're firing. I don't know what it is though.
Yeah. That's part of it. Exactly. Same with the wood. Even when I come in my office, even it smells like wood in here. Different types of new wood. Because it's sitting around. Just the whole scent, the whole thing of it. It's just like my escape.
Yeah.
So I'll show you one more, and this is one I'm going to do next. And this is for a customer. But his original avatar he has now is a cross and wings. And when I looked at what he wanted me to do, the design he had, I was like, man, that's not going to look good. I said, we start off with a bad pattern, we're going to finish with a bad pattern. So we came up with this one for him. He's a coin guy.
Wow.
So we're going to burn that next. That's the next one Well, I'll start on that Monday. Well, I already started on it when I created the pattern, but I'll burn that Monday. Right, the different smells of the woods. Now you got to be careful what type of woods you use, because some woods are toxic. So you got to be mindful of that as well.
Whoa. Go back to that toxic, because, we burn wood for heat. What kind of wood would be toxic?
Some woods are.
Huh?
Well, I could Google it for you to find specific ones, but like, okay, for instance, any type of wood that's treated,
Yeah.
plywoods.
Okay, I got you there.
Let's see here. 8 types of wood to not burn.
Yeah, I've heard of this. I've heard of people skewering their meat when they're camping. They use the wrong type of wood and got sick. They're cooking over open fire.
Right.
Okay. Note Spinner says they each have a distinctive smell. Yes, I know my husband's he knows his wood real well.
Right, he probably knows you're alive, so. But no, some of them create different toxicity.
Yeah.
Chemically treated wood.
Oh yeah, he knows better than that.
You don't want that. Anyway, so you do got to be careful when you're actually, a foot away from a piece of wood that you're burning. You want to make sure it's not a type of wood that's putting off like any type of chemicals.
Right.
Yeah, painted, treated, creosote covered, exactly.
Because the husband knows how organic I am.
Yeah, you don't ever hear anybody say, "Go throw another railroad tie on the fire. I'm cold." You don't hear anybody say that, yeah.
Right.
Right.
You know what?
You guys already got me into a 3-hour stream, and I'm going to come on for an hour. But it's been so lovely tonight.
Mm-hmm.
You'll be like, Ozarks, I gotta go. It's 12:30.
That was something, wasn't it? Ozark, you stay up all night?
Nah. Only when the conversation's flowing and.
Oh, your volume is down.
Yeah. Unplug my. Hold on. I forgot. Unplug my headphones. I was saying that.
And I'm not leaving yet, but
I'm a night owl, so that's when I can actually.
Nothing. Not real imminent, because I'm telling you, this is great.
But I'm a night owl by nature, and then also having friends that are there chatting and stuff, kind of makes time go by. So what I'll do is I'll pop up a hangout, and I'll be sitting here wood burning while we're talking. So I'll actually be working.
That's called multitasking.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so we'll have convo, we'll cut up. I'll be doing wood burning, and that's when I do my pieces at night when the kids are asleep and TV's off, and I'm not being distracted, having to stop every 5 minutes.
Well, one night we were here checking out other people's videos and watching them, giving them watch time while we were streaming.
Right.
That.
You're awesome, Bobby.
Bobby's letting us run for watch time.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Linda's wondering if there's something in the air in the Ozarks. I have issues sleeping since living here. Well, Linda, I moved to Kentucky, and I lived most of my life in Michigan. Everything about Kentucky affected me. The bugs, most people around here, they act like there's no bugs. Well, I can't wear shorts. I have to wear pants that have that are either tied or elastic, even my jeans, or wear boots or something, because my legs get eat up. It's not just bites. That stuff balloons up to where it's almost emergency because I'm not used to the Kentucky bugs. Does anybody else have that issue?
Yeah, down here, I mean, you can be gardening and be harassed by gnats and mosquitoes relentlessly. You know, they're bad.
Spiders.
Yeah, all that.
So there's just a different bunch of bugs. Of course, in Michigan, we had mosquitoes. You did not go out at sundown. Here,
Hmm.
we don't have mosquitoes here.
You don't have mosquitoes?
No, not where I live.
Wow, they're bad here.
Well, we don't live near a lake or anything. We have creeks and stuff like that, but they're running creeks.
Yeah.
But we got them no-see-ums. You don't see them, and then you go around all red and eaten up, but you do not see them.
Hmm.
But I'm grateful we don't have mosquitoes.
Yeah.
With is chiggers. No seums that you bite you on your ankles and you're not looking.
Cats are great for natural pest control.
They sure are. They're great for that.
I just remembered I got to burn an Easter bunny on a wooden box for my daughter. By morning. Here we go.
Is Ozarks talking?
Is what?
I thought I heard Ozarks talking, but it's really, really low.
I was saying.
Oh, okay. I could barely hear you.
Yeah, I know. I didn't realize my headphones were unplugged from my computer again. Because I tried to walk across the room and grab something, about yank my headphones off. But no, I was saying I got to burn a little bunny rabbit on a wooden box before morning. I forgot. My daughter put in an order. She was like, "Oh yeah, well, this is what I want."
Uh-oh.
But anyway, what I was saying was about bugs is one of the ones we deal with around here is chiggers. They're no-see-ums, bite you on your ankles.
Yeah, we have those too.
Oh man, they get bad in your
Is that what those no-see-ums are, chiggers?
Yeah.
We have chiggers.
they get bad in blackberries.
Mm-hmm.
Because I got
Yeah.
blackberries all on my back, what I call my back 40, and you pay for it every time. You go out there, you're gonna have chiggers all over you.
Definitely.
But what's funny is the native people that were, grew up here, the chiggers don't bother them because they all go around shorts and short sleeves and.
Right?
Yeah, you got a good point. I mean, I rarely have any issues with them, but I have a few times gotten them on me.
Chiggers suck.
Yeah.
I'll tell you another place where they hang out.
Find their way to your nether region.
Yeah. If y'all are familiar with Spanish moss mutts, they love to hang out in there too.
Oh, do they?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right, Linda.
Hmm.
I'm gonna be a burning fool tonight.
Well, you got to get that done.
Get this bunny done, but luckily she's not very big. It's only like 4-inch square.
Okay.
Yeah, my daughter. Once I told her what I was doing, she was like, "Well, guess what?" And she found a picture of a bunny, and she's like, "Can you do this?" And I was like, "I could do anything for you." Now it may or may not look like this one I'm doing, but I have another piece I'm supposed to be working on. But what the heck? Let's hook her up.
Aha. Note spinner says red bugs will fall from the Spanish moss, hanging in trees.
Yeah. They'll bite the snot out of you too. You don't know it that day. It's the next day. I tend to get them around my ankles.
That's where I get my bug bites.
My ankles are tore up all summer long usually.
You wear shorts?
It don't matter with these things. But yeah, I do sometimes.
You know what? My husband wears shorts. Nothing bothers him. But this is, try not to take too much into it, but it's a theory. He's real hairy. And I was wondering if those bugs get caught up in the hair and he notices them and either kills them or picks them off.
I heard they don't even actually bite. I heard they like, what's the word I want to say? Regurgitate on your skin and it irritates you. Some people say they get in your skin and they don't. That's why you might have, if you've ever noticed, you'll get chicker bites in a row. That's where he's moving. He didn't embed himself into your skin. He's moving along your surface of your skin.
So they probably get tangled up in his hair, and that's why they don't bother him.
I don't know. I don't know if that's.
You think?
I really don't. I don't know.
Linda's itching now. Sorry, Linda.
Gotta find a piece of sandpaper.
So Soldier stepped out for a minute.
Who wants to play a game?
Okay, we'll play
For
a
a
game.
giveaway prize.
For a giveaway.
Yes, ma'am. Who wants to do it?
Okay, who wants to do a game for a giveaway?
I have in my possession right here a 1903 Indian head penny that is an absolute beauty in a slab. I will be willing to give this away tonight. We could do a guess the number, and I will mail it to your house if you wish. And we could spice it up just a little bit.
Soldier said his phone died. He got kicked out by his phone. Okay, I guess
Hold on 1 second.
Linda, not there yet. I'm sure Soldier does. How many we got in here? Let me check and see if I can find it. Anyway, that would be nice. I would like to win, so I never win nothing. Note Spinner says, yep.
We'll do it. Give me 1 second. I'm trying to find something real quick. But yeah, we'll do that.
Soldier Poet, you're cheating. He's already got his number. Oh, 12. I'm sorry, Soldier. There's 12 in here. Okay. Here I was accusing you of picking a number too soon. My bad, Soldier. My bad. And there's Nicole DIY. Hi, Nicole. Okay, there's 12 in here.
All right.
Oh, not there yet. That's no, you can't do that. That's just too nice.
You guys are just going to have to trust me on this one because I'm going to write a number down. It's the only way I know to do it.
Okay, so there's 12 people. So what do you want us to guess from? What
Let me think of the number range we're going to try. This is totally random. I didn't have it planned or nothing. I just thought, let's do something spontaneously fun.
Wow, Ozark.
So I'm going to write a number down here. Let's see. Don't put too much into it. Okay, our number range is going to be a number between 80 and 125. Do not guess until Elegant says go. Everybody in chat, everybody here is eligible to win. I've written a number down here between 80 and 125. When Elegant says go, throw your numbers out there. When I see this number, I'll tell you stop. You will win a 1903 Indian head penny, one of the prettiest ones you've ever seen.
Wowee.
So everybody ready?
Yep. Guess what?
Just whenever you're ready, Miss Elegant. A number between, just tell them go. Number between 80 and 125, y'all.
80 and 125. Go.
And throw your numbers out there. Between 80 and 125. 1903 Indian head penny. Just keep guessing. You can have more than one guess.
Oh, can you?
I don't know if I said that, but
Nope.
I'm watching. Between 80 and 125.
Nobody hit it yet?
Not yet. Jumping all around it. Yeah, this is a beautiful coin too.
Okay, it's between the high numbers 125. Don't go over 125.
Right. All of them. Okay, I haven't seen it yet.
You haven't?
That's funny, no? That's funny. Really. You guys might scroll up and see what's been guessed and try to.
Well, I think we're just throwing stuff out there.
That's fine. It's totally random, totally spontaneous.
No kidding.
How much I chose a hard one?
Yeah.
I try not to make it too obvious. I mean,
My goodness.
I can't believe nobody's got it.
I can't neither.
Oh, got it, soldier. 113. 113.
That nice.
Stop.
113 got it.
Stop, y'all.
Oh
No.
my gosh.
113 is what I wrote down.
Soldier won.
You want it, soldier. Is it okay if I post my email in here?
Yeah, go ahead.
Shoot me an email, poet, with your mailing info. We'll get that dropped in the mail. I can take a picture of it and show it to you if you want me to, but the picture's not going to do any justice.
Congratulations, soldier.
Congratulations, soldier. Hit me up at that email right there with all your info, and I'll get that out there to you. Congratulations, buddy.
Oh my goodness.
It's a beautiful 1903. I mean, this coin is gorgeous.
That was so nice of you.
I looked over and saw it, and I said, let's give that away.
I think everybody's glad old soldier won it.
Yeah, we'll do her again. Maybe not today, but we'll do her again. You know how we do it, Elegant.
Yeah.
Here, I got to undo this for 1 second.
That was so sweet. Soldier won it, Linda. That was something. Did you take that out yet? Or do you really care? Your email?
Oh, yeah. Me to take my email down?
Yeah, no, I said, did you take it yet? No, you didn't, did you?
No.
Or do you even care?
I don't care. It's all good. Like I said, we'll do it again one day. Maybe we'll do multiple giveaways.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just trying to smooth this piece of wood real quick so I can burn this little bunny.
Ozark, that was such a blast. I always thought about doing stuff like that, but
Yeah, it was, like I said, it was totally spontaneous. I looked over, I said, let's give that away.
do you ever get in trouble for doing giveaways?
No. Usually what I do is, you're welcome, bud. Congratulations. Usually what happens in my channel is other people donate the stuff to give away.
Mm. I mean, like YouTube's got all these.
Oh, yeah. Well, I guess I could have put a disclaimer, but what they don't know won't hurt them, right?
They what?
So what they don't know won't hurt them.
Right.
We're not advertising it, so
That's true.
it's totally
And
spontaneous.
everybody knows
But
that.
no, I totally get what you're saying, and next time I come in, I'll bring it with me, and I'll email you this disclaimer that we all use, and
Okay.
it'll
I'm
protect you.
that.
And then what you do is you'll just scratch out where it says Ozark's channel and type in Elegance channel.
Yeah.
And just use it as a template. And that's what I'm doing. I got it from someone else. And the same one everybody's using. So.
Or post it.
Huh?
Do you read that disclaimer or post it?
I read it.
No,
Basically,
do you put it on your channel?
I put it on specific. Oh, that's cool, DJ. I put it on specific videos. Like if I'm doing a giveaway, like for instance, if you go over, I have 1,000 subscriber giveaway.
Yeah.
If you look, the disclaimer's on there.
Okay.
And if you wanted to copy it and then just scratch out where it says Ozarks and write in Elegant Homestead, it worked for you. And basically stated all you're doing is protecting yourself.
Right. And that YT is not responsible in any way.
Right, exactly. Yeah. So that's all you're really doing.
It's probably the same one I saw.
It is. I'm sure of it.
Yeah.
I'm going to do this bunny here in a second. Luckily, he's not very big. There's not a lot of detail. There's not a... And then I got a dilemma. My son never put in an order for anything, but I know out of fairness, I should do something for him.
You have 2 children?
Yeah, I have a 10-year-old boy and an 8-year-old girl.
Oh,
I got the best of both worlds.
the golden years.
And they're my little buddies. Yeah, I was a stay-at-home dad with them.
Are you?
You know, my wife made twice as much money as I do, so it was just logical that. But I loved it. See, my mom had a daycare center when I was growing up, so it wasn't odd to me to be doing child development, and so it was just natural to me to step in, do what a father does, and just care for. Well, I call them my birds. Care for my birds, and I think God that I was lucky enough to get to do that, to be there for all of those things, like you said, those golden years, those the first steps, the first words, all the firsts, you know. So I was lucky to get to do that.
Yeah, I had an awful life too. The old man made so much money, and he worked all the time. And in the summer, he sent us out on vacation, me and the kids, and we could go everywhere while he stayed and worked.
Oh.
That was tough.
Right.
We had vacations together, but
Nicole asked, "What are the rules on a giveaway?" So I know, Nicole, if you go over to my channel and there's a video that says 1,000 subscriber giveaway, and if you just look at the video, the contest is over. But if you look in the description, you'll see a little disclaimer I've added there. You could copy it and apply it to your page if you wanted.
yeah, that protects you from any garbage that anybody.
You're basically releasing YouTube of any responsibility. which I think silly, but apparently it's something that has to be done.
Yeah.
So who cares what I think? Something that has to be done. So
Yeah.
I wasn't doing it for a while. My friend Tim was like, "Hey man, you really need this, da da da, and here's why." And I was like,
High
all
High
right.
Silver, who's now High Hole Gold, right?
Oh yeah.
He's the one that told me. Well,
Huh.
he left a message to make sure I do all the proper guidelines and procedures, and
Right.
I think I did a 500 giveaway. And then I shied away from it because it seemed like they were coming down on some of the channels for that. And I thought it was very silly. Seems like they went from that to S for S,
Right.
and all the things that you can and cannot say, and
Right.
stupid stuff.
Yeah, you're gonna love that Indian head, soldier. That's a pretty penny. No pun intended, but it really is.
That was really, really sweet.
Yeah, that's what we're here for.
Have fun.
Show each other some love, have some fun,
There you go. Have some fun.
and you know what? It always comes back around. So
Well, I'm glad that I'm glad that I stayed open, my stream open, because I'm sure they love that.
I'll just be honest. If I could afford the shipping, we would have done a lot more. But
Yeah,
when I sell another piece, we'll do some more fun stuff.
there you go.
I get my million little piece at a time.
Oh yeah, it's mostly outgo at my house. There's not a whole lot.
Yeah, right. So,
That's fine too.
well, like I said, when you have 2 children and you have a house to run, and as you know,
Hmm.
sometimes you don't have $10.
Oh, I remember
you know.
raising kids. Oh boy.
But my bills are paid. Life is good. I have luxuries, so
You know what? That's all I care about. Let me pay my bills, have a little bit of extra to donate to my causes, mainly dogs.
There you go.
The animal shelters. I have mobile mutts, Kentucky mutts.
That's sweet.
These people that want to vaccinate, and they have these vaccination clinics. If they don't have the money, I help them.
Right. That's sweet. That's awesome. Because the animals, they need a voice. They need a help. They need a hand. They can't go get a job.
Right.
So.
And plus, I do a lot of rescue on my own that I'm not funded in any way.
Oh.
They seem to find their way to my house,
Oh.
and they're always sick, injured, and I get them fixed up at my own expense and find homes for them. I've done that for 13 years.
That's sweet.
I think I'll make a video on all the dogs that's passed through my house.
Well, on behalf of them, thank you.
Well, sure. I have this big neon sign on the top of my house. I live on a mountain. That says, for a free meal, come here.
Right. Well, they appreciate it, apparently. So your name's Glenda, I take it. My name's Rob.
Rob?
Yeah, Robert, Rob.
Oh, okay. But you know what? I just love calling people by their name so that, their channel name.
Right. So you know who they're talking about.
Right.
Yeah, I've had people come in my room and be talking to Rob, and I thought they were talking to me, and they're talking to somebody in chat.
Yeah. Yeah.
But if you say Ozarks, we know that you're talking to me. So I hear you. I just saw that they said it. I didn't know that. So
Well, I'm glad to know your name because everybody knows mine.
yeah. Yeah.
I answer to everything. Homestead. Some people call me Homestead, some Glenda, some Elegant. And then there are those proper people, bless them, that call me Elegant Homestead. They want to put it all in there. Bless their hearts.
Yeah, I do both. Depends on the day.
I always shorten it, and I'm always wondering, am I offending them?
Nah,
Like,
but I mean, most people call me Oz. You know, I'm called Oz more than Ozarks or Rob or any of that. Oz. So.
You know, like not there yet. I'll call her not there.
I may slip off to sleep soon. This has been fun. Likewise, not there. I hope you have a good night. And I'll see you next time. Almost got this bunny pattern put on here.
Cool.
I just need a guide, and then I'll do all the shading and all that stuff just by hand with the burner.
Well, thank you, not there. And you have a pleasant sleep.
This little bunny's cute, though, I must say.
No, Spinner said that's us Southerners, Miss Glenda. Yep. I got to tell you, though, I was very new. My channel was very new. And there was this guy with a dog. A lot of you people have heard this, but and I wrote on his channel. I said, "Hi, sweetie," or "Sure are sweet," or something like that. So the guy wrote me back and said, "You know, you really don't know me that well enough to call me sweetie." And I wrote him back and I said, "I was talking to the dog." And then I immediately unsubscribed to him.
I mean, come on. Down here, I mean, you're going to be called babe and sweetie and honey.
Absolutely. Everybody is
Yeah.
a sweetie, honey.
Yeah, they call you honey. Even guys will call older guys will call a younger guy honey.
Oh, absolutely.
It sounds weird, but that's just that's how they are.
Honey, babe.
Yeah, exactly.
How you doing, babe?
It's just a term of endearment. It's not a
right. Everything is not a come on, you know.
Right. Don't flatter yourself, guy.
Right.
You're not even my type.
Right. But I do have a thing for dogs, so
there you go. Right. Anybody would say that. I don't know, man. I don't even know what to say.
Like, geez. Obviously, he wasn't Southern.
I'm not going to say what I might have said to that guy. Well, how about this?
Well,
he'd be unsubbing me.
Oh, gosh.
Okay. Just some people just like I have a habit of calling people bud. It's just my thing. Hey, how you doing, bud? Well, I didn't realize that some guys get offended, and I had somebody get on to me. You don't call me bud. I was like, what? That's a derogatory term. I said, a derogatory term? Yeah, you're like minimizing a full-grown man as your little buddy like he's a kid. Oh, like, no, dude, you're reading way too much in it. If I call you bud as a term of endearment, like friend,
like buddy.
But yeah, it ain't that I'm minimizing you, and I'm just sitting there thinking anybody that you might not be secure in your manhood or something if you feel threatened by a person that calls you bud. Yeah, I didn't call him bub. Yeah, I've had people call me bub before, Anyway, yeah, I got a lesson in bud, so I Googled it. And there was a time when guys would become offended if you were to call them your little buddy, or I didn't say little buddy. So anyway, that was a shocker for me. That was one of those same type of things for me. I was like, wow, really?
It seems to me that some people just want to be offended.
If I'm calling you bud, it's because I consider you a friend. It's a friendly. You've seen me in my chat. I call half the people bud. He said everybody gets nicknames, gives and gets nicknames in Texas. Yeah. Now, Elegant, you don't have to feel obligated to keep chat open just because I'm here. I just let you know if you when you're ready.
Well, I'm getting close, and
So,
my chatters are getting close.
you know, because there's times I'm the kind of guy that I'll stick around because I don't want to. But yeah, you don't have to do that. Everybody's bud, exactly. See,
Well, see,
everybody's bud.
tomorrow is a busy
Easter.
day for everyone.
We have a bunny on a box, you guys. There she is. She's alive. I'm weird. She's cute.
No, Spinner said some people just are always agitated. Yes, they are.
Yeah, some people just want to be offended. I mean, it's just.
They look for ways to nail you.
I was, you know what? I was actually insulted when he went on a tyrant about how it was offensive to call him Bud. I was like, really? Now you're offending me. I wasn't saying all that. That's the first thing I say when somebody comes up to me when I'm metal detecting. I've had people come up mad. What do you think you're doing? I say, hey, bud, how are you doing today? And smile. Diffuse the situation. That's my patent thing I will say to you. I
Yes.
might have been called Bud. And Nicole says she might have even been called Bud. Well, stick around me, Nicole. You probably will be.
Deidre's going to bed. Deidre, guess what? I think we all should go to bed, or
I think you should.
whatever. So everyone say goodbye and good night for now.
Thank you for having me.
Oh my gosh, yes, it was
I
a
appreciated it.
to have you and Soldier, and there was Nick and Peanut.
It's awesome. Well, I appreciate it. And like I said, I feel like a guest, so I appreciated it.
And may God bless each and every one of you richly and abundantly.
Likewise. You guys have a good night.
Oh, yes. Have a great night and a better tomorrow. Good night.